What up, y'all? I was saving this till we won the Super Bowl, but we didn't, so. Wow, this cop. For what? For what, bro? All right. What up, y'all? First of all, shout out to the Commanders fans. Shout out to the Commanders for taking care of business. Go ahead, do your thing. The Vikings fans, do your thing. Packers fans, do your thing. Bears fans, do your thing. Rams fans, do your thing. Lions said narrative. What narrative? We not even going to show up. Prayers out for Amik Robertson. So, shout out to the big homie that got me the ticket. I don't know, man. I've had a lot of people that have been helping me out today to stay on the train. I don't know how to feel. Like, part of me doesn't even want to, I don't even want to talk about it no more, right? I told y'all early on that if I looked dumb for my team to win, that was a trade-off I was willing to make. I'm tired of fighting the fight. I mean, let me tell you what I mean by that. I'm tired of fighting with you guys about a pass rush. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of defending Jared Goff. I feel like, what am I doing this for? Why am I doing this? What am I defending Jared Goff for? Why am I arguing with people in the comment section? For what? I saw it was by the way, did y'all see me on Channel 4, Channel 7? I was on the news, bro. Somebody, please. Was I on the news? Did you see me on the news? That makes me smile a little bit. Did anybody see me on the news? It hurts as he's to blame Goff. This is on the pass rush. Appreciate that, Tony. I came out the door and it was like channel, some channel was sitting right there. Kevin, no. Tickets are for sale. So part of me is on the fence. Like, I mean, like, I don't know how to feel. So, did y'all see me on the news? I need to. I hope I wind up on the segment or something. Nate, what's up, big dog? Great to see you and your wife, man. Brian, how you doing, man? There's no doubt that I'm emotional right now. Like, I just don't know how to feel. My phone is charging, by the way, so I got to download the app to open up the phone lines. But Pringle with the don't know says the Rams might be right about Goff. He gets some of the blame to think he doesn't. No, AGT Pringle, first of all, appreciate the don't know, man. Here's the deal. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, you know who nobody is blamed in this situation. Okay, you know what? Pringle, I love you, my brother. This ain't directed towards you. Hold on. Give me a second. You know what I don't hear, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I don't hear, okay? Goff gets all the blame. Fine. Go ahead and blame Goff if you want to. Go ahead and blame Goff. Go ahead and put in Hooker. I don't care anymore. You know why? You know why? Because Broderick Martin was inactive. I'm trying, man. My head is killing me. My head is hurting. Broderick Martin was inactive. I told y'all last season. I said if we lost, it's because we couldn't get to the quarterback. And what did you say? Oh, Brad Holmes is the GOAT. I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. Clip it, melt it. It doesn't matter, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired. Put it on golf if you want to. I don't care anymore. I do not care. Isn't it amazing, Stafford? Maybe I should start rooting for Stafford. You know what? Maybe I should, because it's amazing that Stafford goes to a different team and he wins a Super Bowl. Brad Holmes is the GOAT, right? Go ahead, put a statue of him up. Put a statue of him up, bro. Project Martin inactive. Oh, yeah, there were 16 people on defense hurt. Who cares, bro? Who gives a fart? We had the number one seed. If it didn't matter, we should have been a 7th seed. I can't, bro. I don't want to do this. Part of me doesn't want to do this. I do not want to do it. Washington fans, I don't care what fan you are, take your laps, bro. If you still in this thing, if you one of the 4 teams remaining, do your thing, bro. Take care of business. Win it all. I don't care nothing about that. This ain't about your team. This is about my team. I do not care. I don't want to be right, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is that I wanted to wear a clown suit. A clown suit. Because I told you. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I told myself that I wasn't going to trip. You know, Brad Holmes, put a statue up. As a matter of fact, you know what? Here we go. Hold on. Let me switch to the wide shot. Let me switch to Brad. Talk to him, Brad. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him, Brad Holmes. Hold on. Let me switch cameras. Because guess what? Brad, what do you think about Jared Goff? Did you trade for Jared Goff, or did you really want Aaron Donald? I thought you said you wanted Jared Goff. Brad Holmes, what are you going to do about? Are you going to keep going with the pass with the secondary? I don't know. I'm the GOAT. They want to put a statue up. You know what? This is the statue right here. Y'all want to blame everybody else. Go ahead, blame. Let me shout out my coach, Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is a man. He's a man, bro. He took it on the chin. He said, this is my fault. I didn't have these guys ready. We want to put it on Jared Goff? Seriously? How do you think we got to 15-2? You act like Jared Goff didn't get you the number 1 seed. I don't understand this, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting the same fight all the time. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm tired. Why do we keep having the same conversation? Every single year, it's the same thing. You know what's funny? Nobody wanted to talk negative. You cannot talk about Brad Holmes in a negative manner. Broderick Martin, freaking active. He's inactive. In his rake straw. What are you doing? Why are you on the sideline, bro? So what? We had 16 defensive players out. I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired. The same thing. I told you last year, if we lost, it's because we couldn't get to the QB. How many sacks, ladies and gentlemen, did we have on Jaden Daniels? We might have had 1 because he started running. We couldn't sniff the dude. But we want to blame Jared Goff because he got sacked and fumbled. Yeah, you think? We had a rookie offensive lineman. You think? Jaden Daniels back there knitting. I cannot deal with it, bruh. I cannot. I am literally fighting with myself right now. I'm fighting with myself. I don't want to talk about tomorrow. The Detroit Lions need a pass rush. Max Crosby, come on down. The Detroit Lions, breaking news. What do? Whoop-de-doo. We signed a bunch of players. You got the 1st seed and you laid an egg, bro. There's no excuse, bro. I'm not. You can blame. I don't care who you blame. Blame whoever you want to. I don't care. I do not care, bro. I don't care. Blame who you want. You can blame Jared Goff. You can blame. I don't care. But you know who you'll never blame? This guy right here. You will never, ever talk bad about him. Dan Campbell didn't do anything wrong. And Ben Johnson, what you doing, dog? What you doing, dog? Is it just me? Or did Did y'all see the pick, the strip sack, whatever it was for Jared Goff? Y'all want to put the fumble on Jared Goff, right? Go back and watch that play. Go back and watch that play. You know what I saw? And I was on the third level. And you know what I saw, bro? I saw a little trickery. Go back and watch the play. St. Brown comes, Jared Goff was going for St. Brown. He comes out of the snap. He falls down. He falls down. By the time he got back up, Jared Goff had fumbled the ball, but Jared Goff is the problem. That's funny in the mud. It's funny to me. Stafford, he had every single thing go his way, and he won a Super Bowl, but we don't put it on Goff. The same guy that was 35 or 37-12 in the regular season. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of fighting this. You know, I watched something in the news, and they said, you know what? You know what? How you can handle this? Stuff you can't control. You can't control. You don't go out there and play. You just a fan. I don't care, y'all. I'm to the point where I'm starting not to care. And I'm not talking about the team and all that stuff. I'm tired of making videos. I'm tired. For what? For what? All y'all gonna do is talk about me because I say the same thing. I know what the heck I'm talking about. But go ask Rock Thorne. They talk about pass rush by committee. Where? Where was it? Where was it? I don't always want to be right, but I am. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of it. The same old thing every single year. And guess what? You're going to love Brad Holmes some more. You know what? I left my Super Bowl trophy in the car. I left it in the car. Guess what I got? Shout out to FATHEAD. I stopped at FATHEAD. I got me a 23-24 NFC champion flag. That's my Lombardi trophy. Somebody got to take some blame. Jared Goff, blame. Ben Johnson, blame. Aaron Glenn, blame. Brad Holmes, blame. Everybody's to blame. Everyone is to blame. If you give in super chats, I appreciate you. I'm in my feelings right now. I'm in my feelings, bro. I'm tired. Brad Holmes, I am begging you, go get a pass rusher. If you want to win, you go get somebody. If you bring back Marcus Davenport, I'm going to lose my mind. You got people begging to come here. You get up and you go get something. I'm not, y'all. It's over. I'm done. You want somebody to cater to your football team. It's a lot of people that you can watch. I refuse to do it. I'm done. I've never catered to this team, and I'm not doing it now. I am not doing it. You can watch anybody else. You go watch them. I'm done. I'm done. This team, you need to know the truth. And the truth is this. This team needs to get the defense sucks. It always has. I told you, you don't win a Super Bowl with a bottom tier defense. I said to you that the offense was carrying this team. I'm tired. But I don't know what I'm talking about. The stats back it up. The stats back it up. I'm tired. This don't got nothing to do with the 1800. This don't got nothing. I'm tired, y'all. The first seed, who cares? You know what? Let me in the wild card. I don't care. Give me the 7th seed. Who cares? Who cares? First seed, home field advantage. We logged in the mug. It don't matter. It don't matter. We at the crib. We going to Cancun with everybody else. With the Packers. With the Vikings. We at Cancun. Now, wouldn't that be something if our old quarterback wins a bowl? That'd be something now, wouldn't it? You want to keep spending your money? That's fine. I'm on the season ticket list. I'm on that list. At the same time, I'm going to keep it a buck. Shout out to everybody I met. Shout out to Great One Mike. I met his wife today. His wife was working. He was on the field working. I saw a bunch of people at the stadium. Man, shout out to them guys. I'm not, dog. Y'all want some smoke? You want some smoke in the offseason? Oh, yeah, it's coming. I don't care. Blame who you want to blame, but the constant is the same. Aaron Glenn, what are you doing, bro? Jamison Williams, guess what, dog? I'm not even blaming you. You are not a quarterback. What are you passing the ball? Of course he was going to throw an interception. Why wouldn't he? He's a receiver. Why wouldn't he throw an INT? Ben Johnson, it's third down and an inch. What are you doing? Run the football. You're trying to get cute. You're trying to get cute. You did get cute. Guess what? And it turned into us. Go watch the play again. Ahmed Robert St. Brown falls down. He falls down, man. I got to shout out the big homie. I talked to the big homie. And the big homie today said, listen, Super Bowl tickets already for sale. They already listed. They already on Ticketmaster. Heart was broke. But he said, listen, I know you feeling some type of way right now, but the people need to hear. The people need you. They need you right now. They need you to keep it a buck. This a business, right? They need you to keep it a buck. Don't be like them other YouTubers and sugarcoat stuff. Don't do that, bruh. I'm coming for everybody. I'm coming for everybody. And guess what? If you don't like it, you can watch anybody else. And I implore you to go watch them. I'm not, bruh. You tired of Max Crosby videos? Well, so what? I don't care. I do not care. You tired of Myles Garrett? I don't care. You can blame everybody else. You want to blame me? Go ahead. You blame Brad Holmes. I'm done, bro. But guess what? I can take it. You go ahead and you blame me. I'm just a dude sitting in his basement talking about his favorite team. I'm not control of this team. I don't go get Marcus Davenport. I don't go make no moves. None on the defensive line. DJ Reader. Where you at, bro? I did not hear his name. But you know what? He a 3-sack dude. I'm not even tripping on DJ Reader. I'm talking about everybody else, bro. Where Hutch said, guys, let me do what you do. I'm limping right now. You know what? It doesn't even matter, Hutch. Go ahead, bro. Heal. Why don't you go? Matter of fact, Hutch, I want you to go to Switzerland. Go to Switzerland. I want you to chill. If you got a lady friend, take your lady friend. I want you to go to the best spa in Switzerland. And you relax, big dog, because guess what? It doesn't matter. We at the crib. We are at the crib. But Aaron Glenn, GOAT. Ben Johnson, GOAT. For once, our coach didn't do something dumb, and we still lost. But guess what? It's Jared Goff's fault. Is it, though? Is it? Do you understand something? Let me tell you something. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you right here, right? Jared Goff, he can't make a mistake. He can't make a mistake. If he have a 3-turnover game of 5, we had 5 turnovers and we lost. But guess what? Y'all want to come. Ain't nobody mention this dude right here. Didn't nobody say his name. Not a single word of his name. All y'all want to blame Jared Goff for what? Of course, he throws interceptions. It happens. Did y'all know that the Washington Commanders have the 3rd-ranked pass defense? You know who else Jared Goff had a tough day against? The 2nd-ranked defense, the Houston Texans. It happens. It happens. My head is killing me. I'm tired. I'm like, you know what's funny is when I came into this space in 2019, I was ranting. And that's what was hot at the time. This guy right here, he all we got. Amik Robinson, get better. You know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for Zadarius Smith. I feel bad for Jared Goff. I do. Because he got to deal with the narrative of he can't get it done. Big game. He's also a pumpkin, right? He's also a pumpkin. We paid him all offseason. We got to, you know what? I don't care. I don't care about Jared Goff. I don't care about Dan Campbell. I don't care about Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't care about Monty. I don't care about Kirby Joseph. All I care about is getting this defense right. That's all. That I don't care. I do not care. So I'm going to tell you right now, You don't want the real, you go subscribe to somebody else. I do not care. I don't care. This season is borderline broke me. You know what I told y'all last year? If I could pull up the stats, I would tell. What did I tell you last year when you was like, Derek, it's okay. We'll be back next year. Derek, you're in your feelings. What did I tell you last year? If you can't get to the quarterback, you're not going to win when it matters. But I'm just a dude. I'm just Kiki. I'm in my feelings. I told you, bro, because all I do is go by the stats. That's it. Jaden Daniels is a $105 soaking wet. This dude did whatever he wanted to do. And guess what? You got a pass rush on the other side of that. Dante Fowler, Deron Payne, I don't think he played. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. Everybody on that defensive line is better than on our defensive line. It's facts, bro. And I'm going to tell you right now, you don't listen. If you don't want pass rush talk. As a matter of fact, this video pass rush. I'm going to talk about the pass rush right now. I'm going to talk about the pass rush tomorrow and the day after that 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 and the day after that. I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Oh! Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep making videos? Why do I keep doing this? This ain't about the Commanders, the Packers, the Vikings. It is what it is. We on Cancun right with y'all. You got some room on the couch, the sit your butt down couch. Shout out to my man. The sit your butt down couch, because we on that couch. It doesn't matter. I don't care about that stuff. What I care about is my team doing what needs to be done. And watch Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes this year is going to do what? What is he going to do? Another late round pick that nothing happens. But I'm the one making fantasy videos about Max Crosby. I'm the one making fantasy videos about TJ Watt. I'm the one making, oh, you have to have grit. I told you guys, you know what? Forget that. I'm about to soak it all up. I told y'all. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. I don't care, bro. You say something in the comment section, you getting blocked. Oh, he's in his feelings. You're darn right I'm in my feelings because I told y'all that. I told you. I said this. Jaden Daniels is back there reading the three little bears or whatever, the three pigs. It doesn't matter, bruh. If you cannot stop anybody on defense, it doesn't matter what your offense can do because your offense cannot make a mistake. Not one. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to re-sign Kendall Vildor. Oh, Kendall Vildor. Ooh, yeah, because all grit, it takes more. You have to have grit to play on this team. How about we get somebody with some talent, dog? How about we stop playing games with a practice squad dude? Kendall Vildor, he was out there again, getting smoked. Tired, y'all. I'm tired, bro. I said to you in the offseason, the question that I put before you is, was grit going to be enough to win the Super Bowl? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What's the answer? I'll wait. I'll wait. Ladies and gentlemen, I will wait. What is the answer? You know what? It takes more. You're darn skippy it does. I'm going to be making Max Crosby videos. I'm going to be making Myles Garrett videos. I'm going to be making Trayvon Walker videos. I'm going to be making video after video after video. And if you don't like it, go watch Rocked On. As a matter of fact, go watch three guys talking football. How's that going, by the way? You go watch anybody else. I'm tired. My phone is charging. I will let you vent soon as I get enough power. You go watch anybody else, bruh. I'm not calming down. Unsubscribe, unmember, it doesn't matter. Because guess what? Nobody in this chat know if they're going to be here tomorrow. Not a single one of you. How can I calm down? Oh, Grid, Derek, you got 30,000 subscribers almost. You keep it a buck, dog. But guess what? Nobody cares about that because I'm in my feelings. I'm emotional. I'm right is what I am. You know what's funny is 2 + 2 = 4, but y'all be trying to make it equal 6. I'm telling you right now, if y'all try to bail, you can go ahead, do whatever I don't care. Jared Goff, do what you got to do. I do not care anymore. You think we can do better? Fine. We sign him to a massive deal. I don't care. He's our quarterback. But you know what? You know who's in charge of this thing? Brad, Matthias, Cornelius, Jerome, Holmes. It is your time to shine, bro. Guess what, Brad? You're on the clock. You're on the clock. Matter of fact, I already know what he's going to do. Here we go. The Detroit Lions have traded up with, it doesn't matter. With the 96th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Broderick. I'm not going to play at all, Martin. But Joe, what did they do? How much did they give up? Who cares? It doesn't matter. This guy would have been undrafted. But wait a minute, they need a pass rush. It doesn't matter. Brad saw something. With the 96th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions trade up and select Broderick. I can't get on the field, Martin. In the second round. And guess what? When I was getting clowned about Ennis Rakestraw, bro, I'm gone. I'm gone. Hey, yo, I can take it. When I was in the, what happened? What happened? In the second pick, in the second round, in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select somebody that doesn't matter. I had a natural fit when he was drafted. Why? Because it did not help us. And what did Ennis Rakestraw do? He inactive. And guess what? He on the first flight to Cancun. He was already on the plane because he wasn't active. It didn't matter. As a matter of fact, Broderick Martin saved him a seat. I'm not, bro. I'm coming with the smoke this year. I'm coming with the smoke. I don't care what none of y'all got to say. I'm coming with the smoke, bruh. All of it. I'm not going to stand for it this year. I'm tired. It feels like, you know what? Let's talk about some positive. The positive is every year under Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, the team has gotten better. Every single year. 3-13-1, 9-8, 12-5, 15-2. And it doesn't matter. Because when it mattered, I want y'all to understand something. And as you sit on the offseason, because guess what? We're in it. We're in the offseason. We are in the offseason. The first seed, who cares? 15-2, it doesn't matter. We're in the offseason. As you sit and you soak this up in the offseason, I want you to ask yourself, how can we get better? What can we do? I told y'all last year, bro, we blew it. We blew it. You know what's funny about YouTube and the internet is sometimes, I don't know, it's hard, man. It's hard to like stand your ground. It's hard to speak on what you say. It's hard to stand on what you say because everybody got an opinion. Everybody got a comment. Everybody want to tell you how wrong you are. Everybody want to tell you and your feelings. Everybody want to tell you all that stuff. And then we get to it, and guess what? Your boy was right. You think I'm happy about this? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm not going to watch a single thing. Rich Eisen, it doesn't matter, bro. I'm not watching nothing. I'm done. I can't even watch episode 8 of Receiver because we lost. All right. Let's make a video. I'm tired, bro. My head is killing me because I did my part. I was loud. I had the old people behind me, bro. And my man, so check this out. So I'm sitting in the, I got seat 15 and seat 16 is the end. So I'm like one from the end. So guess who's sitting next to me? A Commanders fan. And he was there late. He showed up at like the end of the first quarter. And I'm trying to be, I'm cordial. I'm a human being. I'm cordial. I'm not going to. Lions are 7-2 at home. That's crazy. You know what? I didn't care, bro. Ben Johnson, go find another team. I don't care. Aaron Glenn, please find another team. I don't care. All right, let's do it. What up, y'all? What's going on? And just like that, does it really matter? Probably not. Free agency? Probably not. Because Brad Holmes, what are you going to do, Brad? Khalil Mack, he waiting. Max Crosby, he waiting. Myles Garrett, he waiting. Trayvon Walker, he's waiting. Doesn't matter. You lose both coordinators? Fine, take them. Take them both. Ben Johnson, he like to get cute at times, get the first down. Aaron Glenn, he working with, I never really believed in AG like that. Fine, take him, bro. I don't care. And just like that, we in the offseason. We in the offseason. 15-2, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Think about that. It does not matter. 15-2. Oh, well, gosh, the Lions had the best season ever. Ding. It doesn't matter. The Lions, they had the first seed. Ding. They got one and done by a 6-seed Commanders team. But guess what? I bet you that's going to help you sleep tonight, ain't it? The fact that the Lions, let me sprinkle some positive up in here. The Lions have progressed every year under Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes. You want to blame Jared Goff, you go right ahead. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. Blame him. Did he have some blame? Yeah, he did. But when your defense absolutely sucks, and when you have 16 injured players on defense, on injured reserve, what can you do? You literally can't make a mistake. But wait a minute, Derek. We got an excuse. We have an excuse. We had 21, the most players on injured reserve. Well, then you know what? We shouldn't have made the playoffs. Playoffs? I'd just be happy if we don't get bounced out the first round. It doesn't matter, bruh. If it mattered, then we shouldn't have made the playoffs. We should have just lost every single game after Hutch went out. Who cares, right? I know who I'm holding most accountable. It's for this defense. With the 96th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, 23 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions trade up and select Broderick Martin. With some pick in the second round, the Detroit Lions select Ennis Rakestraw. And before we even get to the draft, the Detroit Lions sign Marcus Davenport in free agency. At the trade deadline, the Detroit Lions trade for Zadarius Smith, and that was a good thing. Zadarius Smith led the league and the team in sacks after the downfall of Hutch. I'm not mad at that at all. What is Brad Holmes going to do this year? At this point, I don't care if we lose both coordinators. Who cares, bro? Ben Johnson, you want to be cute, you go right ahead. Run the football. Jamison Williams, he's not a quarterback. Why is he throwing? You know what I found ironic today? Is that Dan Campbell had no answers. He had no answers. Well, I kind of wish he would have run. Yeah. You know what? 15-2, it doesn't matter because guess what? This where we at. But Derek, it's a pipe dream to trade for Max Crosby. It's a pipe dream to want Myles Garrett. It's a pipe dream to want TJ Watt. At this point, it's a pipe dream to want Khalil Mack. In the 2024-25 free agency, the Detroit Lions are going to call Derek from Lions Syndicate to help their pass rush. Derek has not played a snap of NFL football. It doesn't matter. Let's go over the stats. I am like, dog, 17 games, 15-2, it don't mean nothing if you don't win. If you won and done. Who cares, bro? You know what this does for our team? We the same old Lions. I'm not saying it's SOL, but I'm saying everybody else. It's the same old Lions. Beginning tomorrow, we got to hear about how we choked the first seed. I don't want to deal with that I'm tired, y'all. Oh, my God. I am literally breaking right now. We got to hear that all offseason long. How the Lions choked it away. And I just, it's going to be tough for me to deal with that. First downs, 30-27. Passing first downs, 19. Rushing first down. Listen, I don't care about none of that stuff. We lost this game because of turnovers. We lost it because of turnovers. That's why we lost. But guess what? Y'all need to understand, every game this season that was waiting to happen. Do you understand that? You understand that? And that's why I don't put all the blame on Jared Goff. Does he shoulder some? Absolutely. I got to watch the tape and see what happened. But we going to blame him for the fumble? We going to blame him for the fumble, bro? A sack fumble? We going to blame him for that? You know what's funny? Is the only positive I have walking away from tonight is the fact that 4 years under Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, we've literally gotten better. So if you think about it, next year could be. And hold on, wait a minute. Let me talk to the homie right here. Brad, you know I was talking to the people last year. You got some on your face, bro. I was talking to the people last year, and I was asking them, if we didn't make the NFC Championship game, would it be a regression? And my answer was yes. I'm curious to know, Brad, what do you have to say? With the 96th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Broderick. Oh, that's what you... Okay, all right. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This season was a failure. It was a failure. And now you're going to have to make a decision. You got to decide, are you going to continue to watch Lions Syndicate, raw, unfiltered, unadulterated, emotional, right? Are you going to watch him all off season? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Or are you going to watch the fluff content, people who just do it because it's their job? Let me know, because I am done. I've never pandered, but now the floodgates are open and I'm tired. Brad Holmes, you go get a pass rush. If you want us to trade Jared Goff, you go right ahead. I don't care anymore. Go do whatever. You want Hendon Hooker to take over, do whatever. If you think Hendon Hooker makes this team better, fine. Trade him. All I know is the offseason is here. You already know the outro. Go Lions. Am I emotional? Oh, wait a minute. Where is my camera? Hold on. There we go. No, wait. There we go. Am I emotional right now? I am. But these are real thoughts that I have, man. I'm tired, man. This stuff is tiring, bro. And unlike like Taylor Decker, Jared Goff, they get to go on vacation. I don't. Next, we right into the off season. Like we talking about the off season. That's where we at. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my phone and I'm gonna open up the phone lines. We're gonna be on long enough to take everybody's phone call. I will say this before we go any further. I am going to, as I was driving home today, I was listening to the guys at Crunch Time Sports, and I was hearing Booner go off, and I was like, you know what? I like that guy. But I feel like y'all got too much fluff in this city. I think it's a lot of fluff in this city, bro. It's a lot of fluff. It's a lot of guys that they don't care. They just want to make money. You know how much money I lost today going to this game? And yeah, I didn't have to pay for my ticket, but I lost money. You got people who never go to games because they want to make money. You got people that steal channels from other people. And I think y'all need, you know what? I feel like the Joker. Remember in Batman, The Dark Knight, he said Gotham needs a better type of criminal, and I'm gonna give it to him. I feel like y'all need a better type of content, and it don't care if y'all like me or not. One thing you won't be able to say is that I don't bring it, right? So the goal is to get a studio, have other people talk about other teams, meaning in Detroit, the Pistons, the Red Wings, the Tigers. We got to give Woodward Sports a run for their money. That's my goal. It's always been my goal. Before they even got here, that was my goal. And I'm driven to do that. Anyway, sorry about the super chats, and let me see if I can pull them up. Okay, viewer activity. Man, we got a lot. Tony K with the dono says, it hurts. It's easy to blame golf. This is on the pass rush. Tony, appreciate you. G.A. Pringle, I read that one. Charlie Shannon with the dono. No, Shaymon says, what a season. Love our team. Man, this sucks, but just like life, the story is more than one night. God, this sucks. Thanks for all you do. Stay strong. Appreciate that, Charlie. GTA says, it's all love, bro. Hey, bro, I know, man. Appreciate the dono. Steven with the dono, man, says it's come down to Brad, no pass rush. Appreciate that. Lions Syndicate with the dono says disappointing Super Bowl next season or bust. GTA Pringle with the dono, 199, says the bye week did more harm than good. I agree with that. We better not become the new 49ers. Hey, GTA Pringle. Yeah, I feel like it. But I'm going to tell you what, man. You ever seen a movie where like the beast, like there's a beast inside, like the beast is released? I'm going to be a beast, bro. This might be my most beast season of the season of Lions Syndicate. I'm not holding back at all. I'm coming at everybody. I'm coming at everybody, bro. I'm tired. I'm not holding nothing back. You're not getting no popcorn content, because if I'm going to keep going with this channel, that's what I got to give you. I got to give you raw, unfiltered, real takes. I cannot give you popcorn. If you want popcorn, there are several channels that you can go watch. I can't do that. We got Mark with the dono, $5, says, there's more to life than football. You need to chill, be glad you're healthy. This level of stress isn't worth it. It's just a football game. Mark, I appreciate you. Yes, I am healthy. I told my wife when the season was over, because I'm 45, it's time to get a little something done. All right. If all my fellas know what I mean, it's time to go. So I got to schedule my appointment to get that thing done to make sure that I don't have cancer. So you are correct about that. Appreciate the dono. No contributions this year from second round picks, says J.K. Perkins. And second round picks, Brad Holmes, cheap. Out on Davenport, but Minnesota signed 2 Pro Bowl pass rushers. GTA Pringle, just rolling in the dope, 199, says, Lions, the new 49ers until proven otherwise. Lions Syndicate with the dono says, don't leave YouTube, bro. Hey, listen, bro, I'm not I'm not. I mean, am I emotional right now? Yeah, I am. I was thinking about it. I said, why do I do this, bro? I'm just tired of doing it. I'm tired of the kickback in the comment section when all I've tried to do is give you the real. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever try to tell y'all fluff, but it's one of them things like being on YouTube is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not for everybody. I can take it, but the question is, do I want to continue to take it? I was sitting in Ford Field and it felt like I was transported to Levi Stadium. Tony K with the $10 super chat says, we scored 31 points with 4 turnovers. That's not on Jared Goff and certainly not on Brad. Well, I disagree. I disagree, bro. And here's why I disagree. Because for 4 seasons, we've been talking about the same thing. And now I'm done talking. Brad, you got to be done talking, bro. You have to be. The reason I put it on Brad is because Brad, you got to give me something. Zadarius Smith, I got no love lost for him. He is who he is. Brad Holmes, you cannot whiff. You've put all this money, all this capital into the defensive secondary, and where did it get us? Absolutely nowhere. Blues Production says, I still love you, Hutchinson. I do too. AG was too busy doing interviews and not game planning, says Andre Collins with the dono. 31 points is still enough to win. Good meeting you today. Andre, which one were you, bro? Oh, Andre from LA, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, I thought about that too. I was like, maybe our guys was too busy trying to get head coaching jobs. I thought about that in the middle of the season. Hey, safe travels, bro. Be safe. Pringle with the dono says Gibbs was running all over, but Ben Johnson quit on him. Marcos with the dono says, I'm sorry, but you really think this isn't Goff's fault? We had 2 best running backs in the O-line. He can't run the ball or play under pressure. He's not worth $200 million. Marco, did Goff have a okay, I've already explained myself. Did he have a role in the loss? Yes. But here's what I refuse to do. Every time, do you understand? And this is not directed at Marco, but this is directed to everybody. Do you understand? You know what I love during the season? Nobody talks about Brad Holmes. Don't know. It's Goff. It's Goff. It's Goff. Do you realize that Goff couldn't make a mistake? He can't make a mistake because our defense can't stop a running nose. As a matter of fact, if I was sick, I'm going to go get some NyQuil because the defense can't stop anybody. So that's why I refuse to put it on Goff. Love you, bro. Let's sign a new quarterback next year, LOL. You know, Marco was DMing me at the stadium. He feels how he feels. I'm not mad at that. I'm not going to do that, though. My focus this season is going to be on Brad Holmes and Brad Holmes alone. It's going to be on nobody else. And you know what? Rocked On Podcast Network, he says that a pass rush by committee was the answer. He looks like Boo Boo the Fool right now, don't he? Well, hey, Boo Boo. He looked like Boo Boo the Fool. And you can tell him I said that. Please tell him I said that. Because the smoke, I wish he would. Okay? Get back, Joe. Hey, get back, Joe. Bro, appreciate you. I met your wife today. She came up and she said, hey, Derek. I look around. I'm like, hey, how you doing? She said, my husband is Get Back Joe. I said, the member? She said, yes. I said, yo, let's get a photo. She said that you said she wasn't going to come up and see me. And she proved you wrong, my brother. Shout out to Get Back Joe. Shout out to your wife. Preach. I wanted a picture. Please get back. Send me that photo, bro. I need it. I need it right now because I need it. Appreciate you, my man. This is tough. Appreciate the 7 months as well. Optimal Focus says NFC North was full of frauds. You had a very easy schedule. Appreciate the dono. I don't know what team you are. I appreciate you. I'm going to make sure I put that $5 to good use, all right? Ronald Jackson with the dono says, hail the Commanders' victory from the war path. Hey, finish the job, bro. Finish the job, because you better believe if y'all don't, we going to be in your comment section next year. So congratulations to y'all. Go take care of business, all right? Shout out to y'all. Ronald Jackson, I already read that one. Where we at? KJ Plays with the member says, I believe Goff was concussed that game. He might have been. God Monkey says, I want Max Crosby, Sell, Hendon, and Ben. We got Foxboy with the dono says, you made great points, but this hurts bad. Adam Carver, what's up, big dog? Hope you're enjoying your helmet. Says with the $10 dono, says Goff may have given up 6 points, but what did our D give up? Our defense is broken. Brad Holmes needs to fix this, make a trade, do something. It's just me with the dono. I appreciate you too. Tony K, last super chat, says we are going to be back here next year at this time, heading to the NFC Championship. Brad is the best GM in Lions history. Not all picks pan out. Name a team where they do. Tony, first of all, thank you, my brother. I don't want to hear what you're talking. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to tell you why. Four teams that have never been to a Super Bowl. Lions, Browns, Texans, Jaguars. And until that's over, I don't care. I don't care. If you want to live your life looking forward to next year, you go right ahead. I'm 45 years old, bro. 45 years old. The guy that was in hospice last year is dead. He's dead. We never won. And I don't know about y'all, but are you ready for the kickback that we're going to get this year? Are you ready? We talking about first seeds that are one and done. Another record set by the Detroit Lions. See, I don't know about y'all, but I live, eat, breathe, sleep this team. I make content every day about this team. When you are enjoying your summer, I'm making content. When you are planning vacations to Cancun, I'm making content. And I'm tired. Anyway, let me check my phone. I'm going to open up the phone lines. Y'all got all the time in the world, bro. I'm not going to cut anybody off. You can talk as long as you want.
this guy who gets the job done. Likes and how-tos, renovates, so fun. Man, he's so crazy, better pick up his son. Lamar Wilson.
Now I got to deal with them fools tomorrow. All right. Phone lines are open. Whoa, Steven. Hey, Steve. Hey, let me know if it's okay to let them know, bro. Says the front office did not seem to think they were going to the dance. Why did we not sign multiple pass rushers before the deadline? Why get broken players? Appreciate you, my boy. You know what, Steve? Forget it, bro. I'm going to let him know. Steve is the big homie, bro. Steve is the one that was going to give me a ticket to the Super Bowl. He was the one that made sure I was there today. I appreciate you, big dog. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I feel like part of me feels like it's more to life. You know what I'm saying? And, clip this, put it on the podcast. I don't care. Part of me feels like it's more than life. You know, some people say it's about the journey. It's not about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, man. The Minnesota Vikings play-by-play guy, he talked about our city. He said, people think like Detroit is crap. But y'all have helped me, the people I met today. I'm tired, man. And I keep asking myself, does this matter? Does it matter, bro? Who cares? I got a son who's 15. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife. Does this matter? But my man Steve is the big homie. He's the one that was going to give me a Super Bowl ticket. So, I'll be 46 this year, y'all. And we ain't even sniffed that thing. We haven't sniffed it, bro. I'm tired of being talked about. Like, y'all don't understand, man. I grew up in Detroit. I live just outside the city. And I'm not saying like y'all not the same, but I live in this city. I am on the season ticket list. And I'm going to stay on there. I'm tired, y'all. It's tough. And if Dan Campbell can cry, then so can I. But shout out to Steve, the big homie. You know how hard it was, man, to dap up Commanders fans and let them know, like, yeah, hey, good game, man. I came home and I hugged my son. He told me, he said, he said I had a feeling they were gonna lose, and I was like, I had to hug him, man, just like, yo, man. I keep saying to myself, like, does this matter? Is this important? Is it important, bro? Man. Listen. Does any of this matter? But I want to say, thank you to everybody who has been with me through the years. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Dylan. Thank you, Brian. Lamont. Thank you, Cole. Everybody that gave me a free ticket this season. Bro, this is nasty. I didn't even know this was going to come out. I'm just like, why does it matter, bro? Why does this matter? Why does it matter to me? These guys don't even know who I am. And it's like, because football is so much more than the game. You know what I'm saying? It's more than that. It brings us together. It can unite people in times of distress. Like now I'm like, yo, the Rams might mean the whole thing. Rams might literally win the whole thing. I had people come out and seek me out at the game. You know how, like, I'm nothing special. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular dude. But to have people come and meet me like it was something special to them. I met a dude that he from Cali and he knows Chef Geach. And he was like, yo, I'll be telling Chef Geach about you. Bro, this is nasty. And it's just like, I'm tired. But anyway, I feel like this is a repeat of of last year. Hold on, wait. What's happening? Where's my okay. I'm trying to find out where the meeting is at. Well, I'll tell you this. I am now, we're in the off season. Now it's time to catch up on some gaming. You know what I'm saying? Some shows. Okay, where is the meeting? I'm trying to find out where everybody's at. Home. Here we go. Okay. All right, we got 18 people in the building. We got a bunch of people who haven't called before. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you guys talk. I've talked enough. I'm gonna let you talk. Say whatever you gotta say. Go as long as you want. And after that, yeah. But I want to say thank you guys, like, for real. But if you're still in the playoffs, and I'm gonna say this, and you can clip this and put it back on the net, whatever the situation. I don't care. If you're still in the playoffs, finish the job, right? If you're one of 4 teams, finish the job, man. Go all the way. So, all right. We got hold on, y'all. All right, before we go any further, man, I want y'all to get some love to my man Steve. That picture, bro, you look like Pedro Pascal. I've been meaning to tell you that for a while. You know what, C-Note? I know it's not my fault, bro, but, I make content every day. And I feel like, I live outside of Detroit. So I've had to deal with 0-16. I've had to deal with all of this stuff, bro. And it's just one day. I just want my team to mean something. For the next 6 months, we gotta hear about how we didn't do enough. I'm tired. It's all good, bro. You can laugh. It doesn't matter. That's part of being a fan. Just if you clip this and you make some money, just cash up your boy. All right. Okay, we got the first person who's called before. If you're on the line, I suggest do not hang up. Okay, do not hang up. I'm going to take everybody's phone call. You can talk as long as you want. I'm just gonna be quiet. And but if you hang up, that's gonna be a thing. All right. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes. Call in and stay on the line. Let's look at some chats in a minute. In the meantime, hey, show some love to Steve, y'all. Great. If I called in, nobody else will get any time. Going 16-2 for nothing. Some of y'all in the chat are discussing. No, hey, it's all good, man. Listen, this is part of being a fan. You know what I'm saying? Only one team is going to win at the end of the year. So, I can take it. The number is PIN, is the PIN comment. You got about 5 minutes to call. Campbell says, can I say something? What up, fam? To all the Lions faithful. I know it hurts. I feel for you heavy. Appreciate you. Shout out Steve. Grit, you're the one who made me believe this team, and it just backfired. Well, I wasn't trying to do that. Derek, I really feel bad for you, man. Please stay safe out there. Hey, don't feel bad for me, bro. I choose this. This is my choice. Apparently, Marco wants Jared Goff gone. I'm a forever Lions fans dude since 1997. Jaden Daniels is generational. I played and myself, I definitely different, would have a pass rush. Derek, the fact that every sports pundit was talking crap about Goff all week long, a run, and it's just going to keep going. Left hand up. At the end, Detroit has suffered a death by 1,000 paper cuts. They truly exceeded reality and did well. My business wouldn't function either, missing half my employees. Hey, well, then we shouldn't even made the playoffs. Just leave that poverty club. I do. You are actually kidding me. We have the best backs. O-line can't run. Do you honestly think Brad sees what? Hey, bro, Rain, I don't know. Jared Goff is, hold on. All right, you guys got about 2 minutes to call in. If you hang up, that's your butt. What's up, Thomas? What's good, man? I'm so glad the Lions lost. Most of the fans were annoying. Listen, we got a lot to talk about apparently because y'all were ready to get rid of Goff. So I guess I'm at it tomorrow, man. Am I going to cry like Dan Campbell? I'm already crying. Hey, listen, Mink Slide Pimp. First of all, I don't know what team you are that you represent. Secondly, I got 30,000 deep almost, bro. So, that is nasty. So, if you think you can hurt a Lions fan, you try again. All right, we already been hurt, bro. That's what bro. You know what? Maybe I ain't supposed to retire. Maybe I'm supposed to be in the game because we got a lot of soft people out there. If I cry, that means I care. What team are you, bro? Let's get the floor. What's up, Nate? Man, pleasure to meet you, bro. You know what I mean. I had this for when he won the Super Bowl. Y'all some whack. Y'all whack, bro. Roscoe says, get your pad, bro. Y'all be tripping, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, the only thing that can hurt Lions fans is the Lions. But y'all be like, hey, y'all think y'all Papa Doc when we be rabbit. You feel what I'm saying? So eventually we gonna get the better of Papa Doc. So y'all be killing me with that junk, bro. Hey, listen, Tony, you on the line, bro. If you hang up, that's on you. All right. No, listen, everybody's muted. I will, if you haven't called before, you will know the way. So listen, try something new. Francis says, Derek, I'm always going to rock with you, bro. I watch your videos every day. I appreciate that, Francis. People run to their chat room and talk a lot of stuff, depressed individuals. Hey, listen, we on to the offseason, y'all. Here we go, right? All right. So the first person I'm going to take is a guy that, now listen, if you have not called into the chat line before, we got 29 people. 29 people. We're going to be on as long as Steve, as long as his chat is pinned at least, but don't worry about it. We got 29 people. So the first person, if you've called before, you get priority, all right? If you're a member, you got priority. So we got Braylon, Byron, DM3, Duke, Jared, Pierce, Rob, Sean, Twism, and then we got anybody who hasn't called before. If you hang up, that's on you, all right? I will say this before we go any further. I'm here, y'all. I had a moment. I'm having a moment now, but I'm going to be here, man, because it ain't nobody in the game that do it like me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be here. I'm tired, though. Tired of talking. And I need Brad to do something. Free agency starts in like 2 months, man. So, but it sucks. But, we'll get through it, all right? So the first person we got is a guy that's been supporting the channel for a long time. Braylon, you up, bro. I'm going to unmute you. You say whatever you got to say. Let it all out. And then we'll move on. But I say this. We'll be taking phone calls during the season or during the off season because that's where we're at now. Subscribe to Syndicate Sports Detroit. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And yeah, man, we trying to do big things. I got a studio that I'm looking at and trying to get new content, different content creators. All right. So Braylon, you up first, my brother. I'm gonna unmute you. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you. And just tell me what you got to tell me, bro. Here we go. Braylon, you unmuted in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, how's it going? Derek, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Braylon, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Well, if you can hear me,
no.
I have to say, kind of at a loss for words. Couldn't get the job done. I mean, great season all. Look, I just want to get this off my chest. To anyone who's blaming this game entirely on Jerkoff, I know you don't like swearing, Derek, but I'm going to say, y'all some fucking retards. Y'all shouldn't watch the Detroit Lions game any fucking more. Like, again, Derek, I'm sorry for swearing. Especially when our defense has been Swiss cheese all year. I mean, I'm watching the broadcast. Austin Eckler up the middle. I mean, right up the gut. Brian Robinson up the gut. Our defensive backs getting torched. Getting torched. I'm like, man, it was a long game to sit through. Now, Aaron Glenn needs to get to packing. I'm done. I put up with his crap long enough. I'm tired of him. He can go. Ben Johnson, and as far as Ben Johnson goes, Ben Johnson. You know I love you, Ben. I love you, Ben, but you gotta stop getting cute. When it's like 3rd and short, run the ball. You see when Gibbs gets the ball. Yes, there are times when Gibbs gets stuffed at the line, but then other times when Gibbs get the ball, he's gone. I think that end around to Jameson Williams, boom, he gone. And it's like you see they can barely touch Jameson. I mean, I was about to say Jameson Gibbs. They can barely touch Jahmyr Gibbs. So when you got the hot hand in Jahmyr Gibbs, you give him the freaking ball. And then you set up play action. I saw you crying, Derek. I need you to be strong for me, man. because you've been my rock through this whole entire season. Because that's why I rock with you, because you tell me what I need to hear instead of what I want to hear. Most of these content creators, Lions content creators, give you what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear. And now, as far as Brad Holmes concerned, Brad, you need to stop seeing so goddamn cheap. Get a freaking pass rush. You see Max Crosby out there? Bring him home. Get Max Crosby. Get Myles Garrett. I'm like, get somebody, please. Like I said, I'm tired of this pass rush by committee bullcrap, man. This pass rush by committee got us nothing. Got us a one and done. I mean, seriously, y'all. We worked too freaking hard for this. All the people we sacrificed. I'm like, we damn near broke ourselves for that one seed. Just for it all to end like that. And now we got to hear from Vikings fans, Commanders. We got to hear from everybody saying that we're frauds and that we can't win the big one. It's going to be a tough week. But anyway, that's all I got to say. I'm gone. Peace out.
All right. So, Braylon, I appreciate you, big homie. Anybody in the chat, bro, y'all need to have some respect. Shout out to Nightmare with the skull. Hey, we on the couch with you. Don't do my duel like that. Braylon, I appreciate you, bro. And even the coach cries, bro. But I'm like 95% sure I ain't going nowhere. I'm not. Listen, any moderator we got in the chat, if they talk about my dude, I need you to put him out. Just put him out for 24 hours. Braylon is my guy, and y'all are weak for that. Let him be who he is. Y'all are weak for that. Braylon has been a supporter for as long as I've been on this channel, and y'all need to stop that, right? So, Braylon, I got your back, homie. Thank you for having mine, okay? If you're new to the chat, it is what it is. All right, Braylon, appreciate you. We gonna be off season starts now, and we back at it, bro. So phone lines, I got a lot of things for the channel, new graphics. We on multiple channels, business. We doing it all. All right, Byron, you up next. When you hear unmuted, I'm talking to you. You can't hear me. Anybody calling in, you cannot hear me. I don't know why this does that. So just talk, say what you got to say. I can hear you. You can't hear me. The chat can hear you. Just get it off your chest. And then when you're done, then just we'll move on. I can hear you, but I can't talk to you. All right. So we gonna get this worked out. Byron, you up next, my brother. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you. That's the wrong. Hold on, B.
Congratulations on the great show, man. I love seeing everything you're doing. Of course, thanks for having us on and putting in all this good content. I love seeing everything you're doing. I'm not sure how long you've been, doing this. I mean, I just, caught your channel probably about a year and a half ago, but I've enjoyed watching your channel grow. Everything you're doing on Twitter, I'm saying, it's real high. Obviously, like you said, nobody does content like you, Detroit Lions content, and just content in general. You're an authentic guy. So as a business owner, and I'll get to the game, but as a business owner, I love watching what you're doing, man, because you exemplify greatness, man. You pour it out every day, every time you get on here. And I like seeing that. It encourages me, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, of course, obviously, very disappointing loss. I just knew he was going to win. I had it. It was a lot. But you know what? I think that now I agree with you. I definitely wouldn't blame Jared Goff. I think he's had a great year, and I do think he was definitely concussed after that hit. So that. But at the same time, we put up 31 points. So if you put up that many points, you should win. But it is crazy because you know what? You're always right, man. And I'm really just hoping that Brad Holmes, during this offseason, during the draft, man, first 3 picks, D-line. We don't need no more DBs. We don't need no more linebackers. We need more D-line. Just the first 3 picks, just D-line. And free agency, whatever you want to do. But we definitely got to pick up that pass rush because, as you've stated all year, running quarterbacks have been our Achilles heel. So, you know what, I think it'll be really interesting. Listen, man, you know what? I've been a Lions fan since Barry Sanders, and I was a Lions fan, like when we was 0-16 too, so I remember that. But you know what? We're putting forth great improvement every year. I know we want to see that Super Bowl win. Hopefully next year we get it. It'll be interesting to see what the division holds, because the Vikings, they got a little something. I think Jordan Love and the Packers, I think we've seen what he is. I don't think he's going to be like, they may call him elite, but he going to throw them interceptions. He going to have them bad games. So I don't see the Packers ever taking the division. I think the Vikings will be the only real threat. I've seen something that the Bears reached out to Mike Tomlin, but the Steelers shut them down. So it'll be interesting. The Bears can't do nothing with a quarterback. They can't get it right. So they fixing to probably waste Caleb Williams. But you know what? I'm excited for next year. The good thing is, and you know what? Even if Aaron Glenn and Johnson leaves, I think we'll be okay because we got a core of extremely talented players on offense and defense. So it's like I don't expect the schemes to change too much. But, obviously new coordinators will bring new things. But, Gibbs is just ridiculous. Gibbs is crazy, man. If he was the number 1 back, he probably would have had 2,000 yards. St. Brown does what he does, man. Jameson Williams, he just hits his head on the goalpost all the time. He's a big play waiting to happen. If he gets 5 touches, one of them's going for 60 yards at least. So, of course, defensively, we got the DBs. You know what? I think people got to put more respect on Alex Anzalone's name. They got to put more. Obviously, you put respect on that. But I know today was a bad day, but it was a running quarterback. And we just had those problems in general. But we saw some improvement once he came back. Of course, be ready to see what Aiden brings back next year. But again, you know what? Man, keep doing the content. Don't let them hate. You hate us, guys. You know what? Haters always hate greatness. They see greatness, and they can't do it themselves. So they just, that's just that. That's the disappointment inside of them, reaching out. But listen, love the content. Love seeing the channel grow. Oh, I like seeing the views go up. I like that. Great work. Love seeing what you're doing. Thanks for letting us get on the line. You have a good one, man.
Shout out to my guy Byron, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm in my feelings right now. I just, like I said, I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Rich, for taking care. Thank you, David, as well, for moderating the chat. We taking everybody's call, so don't hang up. Even if this like the season. So we got a lot to talk about. We got like the season-ending press conference that Brad Holmes is going to have, and everybody else. It's hard to imagine that we cleaning out our lockers next like tomorrow, right? So or Monday. We got DM3. Here's the next 3: DM3, Duke, and then Jarrett. All right, DM3. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. So say whatever you got to say. Just get it all out, and we'll move on. Here's my man. Let me unmute you. When you hear I'm muted, that means I'm talking to you.
Yo, what up, D? I know you said you can't hear us, whatnot. I mean, what it being, but listen, man. You know, you said you was asking yourself why you do this, why you do what you're doing, if you want to still do it, bro. And I've followed your channel now for 3 years, bro. I've watched you build it brick by brick, no corporate backing. You ain't done none of the bag packing for other people. You've done it yourself, bro. And first and foremost, that takes effort, that takes grit, determination to build something like that. And I think you do it better than any of them other chats do, whether Detroit chats, whatever. I don't care who it is, bro. You've done it better than any of them. You've always stuck with the facts. You have always told it how it is. You don't do that whole, I'm going to pander to my audience. You've always told it how it is, bro, and I've always respected you for that. And I know you said something earlier about I'm just a guy. And I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. That had me thinking, because you say you're just a guy, but man, my son is 5 years old. He's watched your content for almost 3 years now with me. So half of his life, he's watched you on TV, and he sees you on the TV, and he goes, "Is that a Detroit guy? That's a Detroit guy, bro." So you got a fan base, you got an audience, bro. You got like little idols, bro. My son knows who you are by face and by voice. So, you know, keep doing what you do, bro. Don't let the hate and everything get to you. It's a rough season to go 15-2 and have it fall back in our face, bro. But like at the end of the day, I'm okay if we go do what you said over and over again. Get this pass rush situated. Get out there. Get on these quarterbacks. And I really feel like this team has all the talent in the world to go all the way, man. It was a rough loss, and I don't know, man. I really haven't been able to soak it in, but it damn sure hurts. It damn sure hurts, bro. Did not expect Washington to come in and beat us like that in our own crib. But that's it, man. You know what? As beat up as we were, for us to go 15-2 with a pedestrian defense, we bringing in people from McDonald's and bringing in people from IHOP to go 15-2 with that. I don't care what Minnesota Vikings fans have to say. I don't care what Pack Rat fans have to say, what Bear fans have to say. Listen, we swept y'all, so shut your mouth and stay in the comments. At the end of the day, I'm going to rock with this team, bro. I'm still going to rock with you no matter what. I've been on this stuff for 3 years, bro. Keep doing what you do. I'm going to bounce on out of here, let the next caller come up, but I just had to holler at you for a minute, man. Keep doing your thing.
Hey, thanks, Jay. Shout out to the yeah, shout out to you, bro, and the little homie as well. So I meant to say this, and I feel bad for the rest of the callers. All right, everybody on this call, okay, I'm gonna do something I never do. All right, but I need y'all to keep it. I need you to keep it PG-13. All right, I'm gonna do something I never do. All right, so if you're watching right now, and I'm sorry to the other callers who have called in, and y'all have respected my channel for a long time, and I appreciate that. I am going to let you say what you want, okay? So only thing that I ask is that you limit it to one F word, okay? PG-13 allows you one F word. So I am giving you the opportunity, okay? And if you are listening to this stream, I'm telling you right now, you might need to, if the kids are listening, if you guys decide to do that, and shout out to everybody that's called. I've been meaning to say it after every call. I'm gonna let you get it out. I'm gonna let you get it. 'Cause I don't curse, right? Because if I did, yeah, you already know, right? And I'm asking y'all not to go overboard, okay? We got kids, we got families listening, but I understand we need to vent, right? So I'm gonna let y'all get it out, but just be respectful. Don't go too far overboard, okay? But get it out. All right. Okay. Next up, man, we got a lot of people. We got Duke, Jarrett, and Pierce in that order. Duke, Jarrett, and Pierce. Remember, guys, if you're listening, I can hear you, but you can't hear me. Talk, say what you got to say, and we'll move on. Duke, you're up next, man. When you hear I'm muted, that means I'm talking to you.
We understand. Hi, what's going on, Derek? Thank you so much for actually opening up the lines. I was worried you might be a little too in your feelings tonight to actually do this tonight. So I appreciate you so much. What did I say? I wrote down things that I usually do, and I don't really have that long to do because I got to get back to my job. I actually am at work right now. Sorry if you can have a hard time hearing me. First of all, yeah, golf had a bad night tonight. I wouldn't say that my faith in golf has been shaken at all. And what was it? 2023, that Dan Campbell said it's a lot easier to get worse at quarterback than it is to get better. So I don't know what golf has to do. They're going 37-12 in the regular season, having one playoff game where he throws another duck like the Houston game. We're not going to rely on golf to be perfect every game because it's hard to do for any team. Second thing I want to say is, yeah, we need to address the defensive line in this draft. If there's anything offensive in the first 2 rounds that we get from off the caller, I don't know what we're going to do. I know it's kind of outside the realm of possibility because I feel like he's going to go way earlier than we're going to take in the draft. But I'd like that Graham person from Michigan on our team. That would be really disruptive. I don't know who's exactly an edge rusher, but he would be great. Now, on to the positives. I want to say that this kind of went under the radar on my eyes until like a couple of days ago, but we went 6-0 in our division for the first time. And it kind of like, we didn't even really talk about it. But we swept the Bears, we swept the Packers, and we swept the Vikings. That was great. But after that, we actually swept both of the divisions that we played against. AFC South and NFC West. I don't think we've ever done all 3 of those things. Well, obviously we never swept our division, but I don't think we've ever swept the 2 divisions that we've had to face in the season either. Those are some things that we can hang our hat on, and I am very proud about. And finally, I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to watch the Washington Commanders for the rest of the season because I think maybe you agree with me that they need to win it all. If they're going to kick our ass, there's your one swear word, then I think they need to prove that they can just go all the way because that's what they had to do to get through us. Anyways, thank you so much for holding the line open for everybody. I'm going to move on to mopping my floors. Have a good rest of your day, guys.
Hey, shout out to my guy Duke. Works midnights. Appreciate that. Again, you guys are open to express within reason. You know, don't go too overboard, but you know, y'all been cooperating for a long time, and I appreciate that. So, it's gonna be, you know, I will say this, man. Y'all have given me a lot of, y'all helped me out, man, because you know I've been, it's been tough, like it has. All right, we got Jarrett, Lori, and Pierce on the line. We got a lot of people, bro. We got a lot of people. A lot of people I haven't never called before, and it's already 2:22 in the morning. Jarrett, you up next, man. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you.
All right, Derek, I saw you at the game. We met up. Derek actually cares about his fans. You said that we get one F word, so I just want to get mine out of the way and say that fuck Rock On and his pass rush by committee. It did not work again today. This is a broken record, and game by game, it is so hard to watch. It is absolutely pathetic that, and that's why I watch your channel. I mean, our views align, and that's why I watch your show as opposed to other channels. And I respect your opinion because I think it's clear that you know football, and training camp, they hyped up Levi Onwuzurike. Oh my gosh, like he was going to be the next coming of Ndamukong Suh this year, and my gosh, we were let down. And Brad does these little projects, drafts, Broderick Martin, absolute failure. We have Manu. What another wasted pick again this year. And everything on the defensive side of the ball, these injured players, it gets so old. These career injured players. I love Carlton Davis, but he has never had a season where he's played every game. We knew that when we traded a 3rd-round pick for him. Lo and behold, it happens again this year. Marcus Davenport, we throw $6.5 million at him to come play opposite of Hutch. He hasn't played a healthy season his entire career. He played two games last year, and we just don't have the depth. And we can't be surprised when we have 16 people on IR, when all the people that Brad has traded and signed for in this offseason on the defensive side of the ball all have injury history. So I'm sorry, Carlton Davis, I don't want to see you again. You're a free agent. Kindle Vildor, don't want to see you. I am so tired of seeing you getting beat left and right. He needs to build up the depth. And one side note, I just think it's completely disrespectful for our assistant coaches to be interviewing with other teams while our season is going on. It's completely disrespectful. It was nothing but a distraction. All we heard the last 2 weeks during this bye, it was a Zoom interview. Like, how serious could an interview over Zoom be anyways? But all we hear is Ben Johnson's going to the Raiders, AG's going to the Saints or the Jets, and they're taking Hank Fraley with them. Hendon Hooker's going with Ben Johnson. And we're still in a playoff hunt. It's a complete distraction to what we're trying to do. The NFL should absolutely ban it. No coaches can interview until after the Super Bowl. You should be committed to the team and the players that are here today and in the long term. So I hope the blame is on Brad. I could care less if AG's here. Be gone. I don't care. We get a 3rd-round pick for you in return if you leave. But I do think we need Ben Johnson. I hope everybody remembers when Dan Campbell took over, we had Anthony Lynn, and he was a previous head coach. Our offense was a complete disaster, and Anthony Lynn got fired, and that's how Ben Johnson came into the role that he came into. So we can't just replace somebody. We can't just replace Ben Johnson with just anybody. So that's my concern. Our defense is bottom of the barrel right now. So why not get a fresh face? It's not that easy to just replace Ben Johnson with just anybody. So that's it. Derek, keep doing what you're doing. I was in the fields on the drive home. We had a long drive home tonight too. It sucks. We got another 8 months before we have another game, but Brad has to do something this offseason, and you know where I stand. It's got to be Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, or Khalil Mack. That's it. I don't want any more rotational pieces opposite of Hutch. Give me somebody that plays 90 to 95% of the downs every single game outside of Hutch, and that's what I want to roll with. And stop going to the bargain bin, getting these injured misfit toys. Thanks, and everybody else have a good night.
Hey, shout out to my dude John, man. Appreciate you. It was a pleasure meeting, linking up with you again, and the people I met as well. We got a super chat first super chat says, let's be real and address the convo of golf not being the one to get us there. Also, Holmes and coaching staff not addressing the defensive pass rush. Okay. So here's what I'll say about golf. I think it's unfair. I think y'all being unfair golf. If you look at Stafford's run, Stafford had in every single round, wild card, divisional, and NFC championship game, he had something go right. And I just don't think y'all like golf. And we're going to have a lot of conversations. I just got to say thank you guys. I mean, was I contemplating quitting? I kind of was. Like, just go back and just sit and just watch the games and just what is the point, right? But I realized you guys are helping me understand and remember why I did this. And it was, at the time, there was nobody else really talking about anything. We are all we got. People, we got the national media, and just like y'all sick of hearing it. So I got to realize that I'm and other creators are also your outlet. And if I go away, then that's one less outlet that you guys have. So, Lori, you're up next. When you're unmuted, I'm talking to you. I cannot hear you. I mean, I can hear you, but you can't hear me. So, Lori, you're up next. Here we go.
Hey there. Sorry, my voice is really messed up. But anyways, I love you so much. I am so happy that I found you, and I am going to stick by you on all your channels. Yes, I was disappointed with the game tonight, but, it is what it is, and I look at the upcoming season, and we get our defense healthy. We get, what we need to do. We got to definitely keep Ben Johnson. But I think we have a chance next season, too.
Okay, Lori, I think that was it. Lori, I appreciate you from being a member of the channel to being on, Syndicate Sports Detroit, and your voice is gone. So I can tell you gave it everything you had. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Yeah, it does. So, Lori, appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you do. Okay, we got Pierce. Pierce, when you hear him muted, that means I'm talking to you. And the phone lines will be open. We're going to really go hard this offseason to bring some guests on Lions Syndicate and some guests on Syndicate Sports Detroit. We got to give Woodward Sports a run for their money, okay? So, Pierce, you're up next. When you hear him muted, I'm talking to you. I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
Hey, Derek. All right. This one stings, but I remember. So to start with the positive thing, I remember one thing that I brought up when we lost to San Francisco last season. The kicker position finally got addressed. I think Jake Bates is it. That was one thing I was worried about, and Dan rolling him out this year, actually doing normal things, that was a big positive for me. And again, there are some numbers. I do want to go out to all the Jared Goff haters in the Lions fan base. Only one quarterback in NFL history has had over his entire career, not one season, 4,000 yards, 70% completion, 110 passer rating, 15 wins. Oh wait, Jared Goff did all that this season. Goff's our quarterback. He's it. Did he have an off night tonight? Yes. Did things get out of hand? Yes. But when you score 30 points in the NFL, you should still win. The defense being Swiss cheese with 16 guys on IR, was that a problem? Yes. Does Carlton Davis need to go? Yes. Amik Robertson should not be outside. Kendall Vildor should not see an NFL roster. and then losing Iffy again. We need safety depth. We need a number 1 corner. We need a number 2 pass rush. We need a new left guard. Again, the thing that no one else is talking about that, Derek, I want you to look into is the future of the offensive line. Yes, Sewell's locked up. Frank is getting up there in years. Even though Decker got paid, he's getting up there. Zeitler's probably gone. There's a guard spot and center that needs to be addressed soon. The bread and butter of this team is the offensive and defensive line. DJ Reader, Aleem McNeil, Hutch, Sewell, and now Mahogany, the foundations of this team. The trenches need to be fully addressed. I'm good.
Hey, appreciate you, Pierce. And bro, I've talked about that. I have talked about the offensive line. That's why I've said to y'all, Brad can use his draft picks because eventually, so to kind of address Pierce and what he was saying, Frank Ragnow, remember he said he was going to retire after last season. He said he was emotional, kind of like myself, right? Decided to come back. He's got that toe situation. We don't know if he's coming back. Zeitler, like Pierce said, probably gone. He was on a 1-year deal. So eventually Brad is going to have to address the offensive line, right? Panay Sewell locked up. We got Christian Mahogany, got a bright future. But we got Taylor Decker locked up for a couple years. But he is 100% right. And that's why I said that in the offseason, in the free agency market, you got to stop playing around and get you a pass rusher. I've been saying this. So I have been saying it. I just don't talk about it a lot because I think that the pass rush is glaringly obvious. But we are going to have to talk about the offensive line. He's 100% right. All right, so shout out to Caleb with the dono. If you have called already, you have the number. If you've called already, I will let you call the number. It's been months, so you might not have it. Here's what I'll do. We got Rob, Sean, and Twism up next. I got guys that have never called before. I'm not gonna save your number or, vet you, whatever the situation. If you are a troll, I will hang up on you immediately. All right. Just to let you know, put that out there. All right. Cause I don't have time. If I will put the number up for the duration of this next call. All right. If somebody got the number, put it in the chat for me, please. I will put the number for the duration of this next call. And then after that, it's done. So if you want to call in, now's your opportunity. So somebody who's already called, Tony, I'm sorry, my brother. We got people who have called before. They got first priority. So I do apologize for that. Don't worry though. We will be having the phone lines open this season. Okay. So if you called the number, do me a favor, put it in the chat, and I will. Right now, we've got Rob up next. When you hear unmuted, I'm talking to you.
Derek, what up, though? Buddy. I ain't gonna lie, my boy. I'm in disbelief. But, man, I know you say we could talk our snaps, so I'm kind of glad. So I'm gonna talk my shit. So, look, first thing first, before I talk my shit. Derek, just want to let you know, bro. Look, you have every reason why you should keep going, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is I'm gonna get personal with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, know what I do. I do content as well, but I'm on the food side. I do food comedy, and I do, people like to watch me eat and all that good stuff. All right, I got over 100,000 followers on Instagram, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Almost 5,000 on YouTube, bro. So look, I get trolled all the time, bro. These people who comment want to say what they want. Let them say what they want, bro. It's all beneficial at the end of the day. It is what it is. These people can't do what we do. They can't do what you do. That's, you know what I'm saying? These are trolls. A lot of them are losers. So, but yeah, and also the most important thing that you said, you have a wife You have a son, 15-year-old son. Most critical year. 15-year-old is the most critical year because I feel that's the year when most teenagers get exposed to stuff that they ain't used to. And you got a son that look up to you. And when you think he's not looking, he's looking. When you think he's not understanding, he's understanding. So you have to everything you're doing is all God plan. Don't waste this God gift. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, bro, whatever you're doing, you having a thought or just say if it's worth it, it's non-negotiable. It's already here. You win it. All right? This is what you probably been praying for. Don't be questioning nothing. All right? Because guess what? You can't control what's on the damn field. You can only control on what you're doing on damn mic. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? All right. I got that out the way. All right, let's get to this foolery, all right? First thing first, Bill Dorr. He gotta be cut by tomorrow. He's Cameron Sutton 2.0. Emmanuel Mosley. I can't even say your name right. Emmanuel Mosley. I don't care what's going on. Your quad, MCL, shoulder. I don't know what's going on with you, but you gotta go. All right. Bridget Martin with your 350 whatever pounds, 6'5" self, you got to go. All right. Everybody in Detroit, in the city, I know we had a lot of plans of being outside, but we stay in the house. Just stay in the house. Do what you got to do. Go to work and go home because hey, man, look, I don't never want to wish this, but I won't be surprised. The crime is at an all-time high. This is how bad it is. All right. So, what else I want to talk about? Because, this is, I can't believe this is going on right now. Like, I've been drinking and stuff, so I'm probably going to cry. I'm not going to cry till tomorrow. All right. I done bought all this liquor and all this stuff. I ain't wasting it because we can't take care of no business. So, but first thing first, I agree when you said we need a pass rush. I've been saying it because guess what? I've been saying this the longest. All right. People want to say, well, we got the cornerbacks. You know, I see a Brad say, you can never have enough cornerbacks. Well, guess what? Your cornerbacks is only as good as your defensive line. It's the pass rush. Just like your quarterback and your running back is only as good as your offensive line. You have to build from the trenches. The trenches is what's just going to get you to the big game. You know what I'm saying? So, also, I want to say about Jared Goff, and I like Jared Goff. If I had to blame, I'm just gonna blame the whole team. It's a team thing. I ain't about into who to point fingers. It's a team thing. All right, but Jared Goff, Jared Goff, whatever criticism, hate, I'm gonna keep it real with you there. He just got to take that. He got to take that. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you become a Detroit Lions quarterback. This is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? All the quarterbacks had to go through it. Stafford had to go through it. So guess what? Unfortunately, Jared Goff, this is going to be a long summer. You and your beautiful model wife. All right? I better not see one player at that Pro Bowl. One player at that. You give up the spot. I don't want to see it. All right? Look. Max Crosby, I knew it was something funny when Max Crosby picked the Commanders. He was petty. He said, only way I'm coming to the Lions if they lose. But nah, man, this is this is not a fire drill. This is the real thing, y'all. And we gotta take this. It's gonna be a long off season. Them buffs I put on their way. I'm gonna have to see if I can. You know what I'm saying? Put them on hold again. So, Derek, keep doing your thing. Hey, bro, look, rock with your look. I ain't asking for no handouts, bro. If you want me to come on the show and show you what look, bro, I'm tapped in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can help. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this thing. I feel like I can help. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up, bro. Yeah. But yeah, man, keep doing your thing, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, Rob. Rob be rocking with your boy for a minute, man. Yes, sir. This year, man, we bringing on guests. And yeah, this year, now that the off season is here, I got time to work on some behind the scenes stuff so I can figure out this. Man, you guys are helping me. You really are. I wasn't. I mean, like real talk, I probably wasn't gonna quit, but from what everybody is saying, like oh man, like you guys are. This is therapy for real. You know what I think the hardest part of this is dealing with other fan bases. Is like, oh my god, for the next week and beyond, we gotta hear. Expect Brad Holmes to be in front of the media yesterday. Okay, all right, Sean, we got you. We got Twism. Then we gonna run through everybody. I'm not even gonna vet y'all. All right. If you are a fan, keep it respect. I don't mind if you're a fan of another team. You can say what you gotta say, but if you start clapping, we gone. Right? You getting straight to cloud. All right. So if you hang up, you're done. All right. All right. We got Sean. When you hear him muted, that means I'm talking to you. Sean, you're up next.
Everything good. You know, I won't be too long. I won't take up too much time. I just want to say I love and appreciate you and all the content that you make, because it's easy, but, you know, I'm proud of, you know, how far you came. And I can say there's something good that came out of this game, and I can say Gibbs, I'm proud of him. He did his thing. You know, I can't be mad at Gibbs for this game. I'm not blaming Goff. You know, that really should have been the flag. That hit on Goff should have been the flag. But, hey, it is what it is. You know, you can't get on the flag. What I will say, though, is that I truly believe that, you know, God got something better in store for the Lions, because it sucks that we didn't make it this year, but maybe we're destined for next year, because, you know, he had tried his best to get back. He worked his butt off. You know, when I was watching David, and David was like, hey, and he said at this point, he can't blame the team. He said at this point, he said he would blame the defense. That he said he wouldn't be surprised if, you know, they sold the Lions. You know, the whole giving interviews before the season was over was really a bad thing, you know. And I gotta say, but I do still love and appreciate the Lions. I did go to that Niners game. You know, and that game was a tough one, but it was my first NFL game ever, you know, and I was always proud, you know, to represent my team. And I always tell my mom, you know, hey, Mom, look, you know, my favorite YouTuber, Lions Syndicate, I always tell her how I agree with your takes, and you always keep it right about the pass rush, because I agree. You know, defense wasn't too pretty today. You know, at the end of the day, you know, sometimes I feel like maybe they needed another wake-up call. They needed another Super Bowl at home. So remember what they fighting for, you know, because did they let the fans down? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I know it's been a lot of season. And on top of that, I feel like maybe this is setting up for Hutch's breakout year next year, because I believe from what I remember, they said his college year, that he got the same type of injury and he came back and he dominated. So I believe that this is setting up for so much greater. You know, I love you, I support you, and I thank you for all that you've done and everything that you do. And I look forward to the next games. And we're coming to a game in Detroit. I don't know when, but you know, so hopefully I'll be able to catch you there, man. Y'all have a good one.
Shout out to the big homie Sean, man. Shout out to Big Sean, bro. Yes, sir. We're doing more and more and more. Like I said, man, I got people who work at the stadium reaching out, coming to find me. It's kind of weird and crazy at the same time. And And look, I appreciate y'all. And to be real, man, bro, I feel like I feel so sensitive right now, man. Like, because y'all really do help me. Like, when I first started thinking about doing this, I thought about like watching football on the couch, watching on the couch with the homies. And that's why I'm dedicated to giving y'all real content. And even if Woodward Sports, like we was here before them, but whether they popped up or not, I wanted to do something, and that's where we at. Like, I want to give y'all, because nobody talks about us, right? And we got to hear what we got to hear for the next couple of like for the next year is how we fell short again, and I want to give y'all something else. Like, we know we fell short, right? But how do we fix it? What do we do? So shout out to everybody. Twism, you up next, bro. Again, you can hear me. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. So we taking everybody's call, whether I fall asleep or not. All right, Twiz, you up next, bro. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you.
Yo, Derek, I think y'all can hear me now. Yeah, man, I just want to say it's been a minute since I've called in and talked to you guys. But, I did want to kind of give you guys just a little bit more of, the whole Brad Holmes and Aaron Glenn, I think, was the big failure for tonight. I know one person already brought up Emmanuel Mosley, but bringing in all these, previously injured players, it's ridiculous, right? You expect them to play the whole season knowing that they've been injured before, and then all of a sudden injuries pile up and everybody's shocked to know why these injuries are happening. If y'all can hear the wind, sorry, I have to go outside because I'm loud and everybody's asleep right now and it's late. But I do have to say, man, there is a little bit that's on Goff on this, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that people want to say, like, Goff had a bad game, which he did. But the reality is, man, the guys that win Super Bowls, they play special. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know Stafford had his, his mistakes when he had his Super Bowl run. But if you look at the history of the NFL, man, the guys who win are the guys that make the plays. And we knew our defense was banged up. He had to make the plays, and he did it. So it's going to fall on him. Now, I don't know if we move on from Jared Goff because the opportunity for us to get somebody that can replace him that can be better, it's a risk, right? But the thing about the NFL is it's all a risk. And you see, Brad Holmes taking all these risky players and they're not working out. And that's going to be the scary part because you never know what can happen. Like, I don't know what we're going to do next season because a lot of people talk about like where our offensive line and how our offensive line is going to be having to be, we're having some older players. The reality is, though, with Jared Goff, if we don't have a legit offensive line, we're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just not mobile enough to maintain not having a good offensive line. So we have to shore that up. But you know what I'm saying? It's going to be difficult because, Brad Holmes isn't going to hit on everybody, right? We've already seen that. So if he has a couple of bad drafts or a couple of bad draft picks, then we could be in a situation to where our roster is going to be very limited. And then all of a sudden we're going to have to start paying players, and then we're going to have limited opportunities in free agency. Man, we're in a situation to where, like, this next season, if Brad Holmes doesn't do his thing and we don't get some coordinators in there that can do their thing, man, this might be like a San Francisco situation to where you look up and we're like, yeah, we were almost there. But we just couldn't end the deal. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't just get through. So it's going to be a tough next couple of months, and another thing, like you talked about, the worst part about this is dealing with sports media. Like, I don't watch normal TV. I just watch sports talk. Bro, I'm not even going to touch ESPN for the next month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not touching anything because I just don't want to hear it, right? I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of hearing it. I've heard it my whole life with the Detroit Lions, and I'm tired. I just don't want to hear that anymore. But all I know is Brad Holmes needs to take a hard look in the mirror and kind of realize, like, hey, some of these decisions I've made with some of these players that I've brought in, this is not leading us to success where we need to be. Now, if it comes to the Jared Goff situation, I'm on the fence. Like, I'm one of the people like, yo, if you think you can do better, then do better. You know what I'm saying? If you think you can do better, that's your job, is to do better, then go do better, right? Don't sit up here and say like, oh, well, Jared Goff's our guy. If you don't think he can do it, then you need to move on and find somebody who can do it, because that's your job. These people get paid tens of millions of dollars to do their job. And if they can't find a way to get the players in position to make this work for us, then you got to go too. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, this is the way the NFL works. It's the way business works. If you're not getting the job done, 15-2 is great. Going to the NFC Championship game one season is great. Bro, we ain't never been to a Super Bowl. That's embarrassing. It's time we stop being the embarrassing, franchise. We start making the decisions to move up and be that elite franchise that's going to be there every year, year in and year out, that at least has a shot. But if you think that you can do it, then they need to go out there and do it. But we'll get there. Everything will get back to where it needs to be, but we'll be there. All right.
Hey, shout out to my guy Twiz, bro. Been rocking with me for a minute. Appreciate y'all. And thank you for guys staying on the line. Here's the only retort that I have to Jared Goff. Okay. And I'm with y'all. Goff does not get any privilege. All right. I want to make that very clear. But what I refuse to do, okay, is I'm not, and this is not to Twiz, this is just in general. Brad Holmes, I listen, I'm on that brother head this year. I'm on his head. I'm on that brother's ball head. Okay? We attack Jared Goff like nothing. Right? We just will not, we don't look at Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes signed Marcus Davenport. You know what, y'all? I appreciate y'all. Like, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it, because all I've ever wanted to do is bring y'all like the best content and real content, and from a real Lions fan, from a real Detroit native. And I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. I don't give a fart what y'all say. Brad Holmes, it's time. We need to all get pitchforks and go to his house. No, I'm joking. But it's time. It's time. We want to play. We want to, and it's ain't directed to nobody in the chat, so don't take it personal. We want to talk about Jared Goff. We want to talk about Dan Campbell. We want to talk about Sheila Ford. Y'all was just booing her 3 years ago. But Brad Holmes, ooh, he's like Casper, the friendly ghost. He just floats around. He gets no blame at all, right? Jared Goff did the best he could. And this is not directed at Twiz or anybody else in the chat. But Jared Goff, if your defense sucks, you can't make a mistake. You cannot make a mistake. The defense has sucked every single year that Brad Holmes, Broderick Martin, Marcus Davenport, suck. You put all of this pass rush. You didn't get no pass rush. You secondary. You get Emmanuel Mosley. What has he done? Nothing. I'm coming for Brad. And I'm going to be the only one. So you can blame Goff. You can blame whoever you want to. But it's time we put it's time we come after Brad, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius, Holmes. It's time, bro. It's time. And I feel you, Twiz. You know I rock with you, bro. This ain't towards you. This is toward Bradley, Matthias, Cornelius, Jerome, Holmes. It's time. You stop playing around. And I refuse to blame Jared Goff for every mistake. Listen, here's what I'm saying to y'all. I see y'all on the line. Stay there. If you hang up, that's on you. All right? We going all night if we have to. Call off work. It's Sunday. If you supposed to go to work, call in. Tell them you sick. Tell them you got Lions. Tell them you got Honolulu flu. It's time, bro. It's time. We will point the finger at Jared Goff, but we refuse to talk about Brad Holmes. You ain't done nothing, bro. What is this? With the 96th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select, who cares? In free agency, what do? Broderick Martin or nobody. You go get Marcus Davenport. I will come at Jared Goff's head when Brad Holmes does his job, because Brad Holmes said, I'm going to give you the tools. And what did he do? He stacked that offense. He stacked that secondary. He did zero on the defensive line. Y'all got to understand something. The offense could literally make zero mistakes all season long. Zero mistakes all season long. And that's why I don't tolerate the Jared Goff slander. Y'all talk about privilege. I'm holding my black brother accountable. It ain't about privilege. It's about getting the job done, bruh. I think it's crazy. Y'all want to talk about privilege. Y'all want to talk about privilege. I'm holding my black brother accountable, bro. Get it done. How many positions, how many times do you have a black person as a general manager? Come on, bro. Get the job done. You talking about, here it is, Stafford had Aaron Donald, Odell Beckham Jr., Von Miller, and we got who? Broderick Martin. Y'all have given me a boost because I'm telling you, bro, if this shirt was cheap, I would rip it off because I'm coming for everybody this year. I'm not going to hold you up. I've never held you up, but I'm coming for your head. You want to, I don't care what y'all do. You can go watch Rocked On. You can go watch Chat Sports. You can go watch Let's Talk Lions. That's my homie. You can go watch Lions Talk Live. I don't care who you watch. I'm going to keep it $150, bruh. This is on Brad, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius. With the 96th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, Brad Holmes select Broderick, I don't care. It is Rakestraw. Where are you? No, Brad Holmes is not going to hit. But when you act like a duck in free agency, you get a duck during the season. I'm done, bro. I'm done. You can watch whoever you want. Hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to fluff you, bro. I'm done. Get it together. But the pass rush, but the salary cap. The Denver Broncos had dogs on their team. Do you know how many sacks we had? 38. I told y'all when it mattered, we couldn't get to the quarterback. Put some respect on my name. I'm done, bro. I got the Uzi. I'm coming at all y'all. I don't care. I'm done, bro. Everybody want to fluff and talk all this junk, bro. I'm done. This goes, Brad Holmes, you in front of the media tomorrow or Monday. I want to hear how you're going to make this team better on the defense. Offense is stacked. Anyway, we running through everybody. We got a bunch of people. We still got 19 people. Okay, all right. First up, 6871. That's the last 4 digits. 6871. You up next. Jared Goff, I get you. But this is what I want y'all to understand. It don't have nothing to do. I think it's bogus, bruh. I think we doing Jared Goff wrong. This dude was MVP money, right? But what we don't get, as soon as he make a mistake, it's on JG. The brother could not make a mistake because the defense sucked. He could not afford to make a mistake. Tim Patrick dropped a pass. Oh, is that on Jared Goff? Come on, dog. I refuse, bro. But guess what? Guess what, Brad? I'm on you. I'm on your head, bro. 6871. I'm feeling some type of way, bro. I'm asleep tonight. I'm going to wake up, and I'm still going to be on it. Y'all done created a monster, bro, because I've been telling y'all for 4 years. And watch he re-sign Marcus Davenport, Levi Onwuzurike. He going to extend Josh Pascal. That's what he going to do because grit is enough. Now you know that grit ain't enough. It's not. You need some talent on your team. Some dogs. You need some dogs on your team, bro. Forget all that. You need some dogs on your team. I'm telling you, bro. I'm going to wake up tomorrow I'm on it. I'm on it. I don't give a fart, bro. I'm on it. 6871. You need some dogs on your team. What do we got, bro? Practice squad dudes. And shout out to them. Some dogs. Grit. It takes more. Yeah, you think? We running through y'all. 6871, you up next. Say what you got to say, and we going to keep it moving. I'm done, bro. Look, the safety is off, bro. The safety is off. The safety is off. That thing was in the holster. The safety is off. I'm coming for everybody. If you don't like it, watch somebody else. Watch Thief. Watch the Thief, bro. Watch him. We at 78. Where we at? 68, 71. You up. I'm on your head. Not you.
Hey, peace to you, brother. What up, yo? Oh yeah, you can't hear me. Hey, man. Cas Tech, 1987, man, an old head. Loving what you're doing. Kind of new to these YouTube streets. Unfortunately, man, I'm out in the DMV. I got to listen to these DC cats. You know what I mean? I'm out here, man. I'm seeing you, man. Man, we've had season tickets since 1990, bro. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate the passion. I'm learning a lot about the intricacies of the defense, man. I thought we did good, man, as far as having a lot of injuries. But what I'm listening to you all, man, I'm learning that this cat has been getting a lot of cats who are prone to injuries. I didn't know that. So I appreciate the heads up on that. So you're doing your thing, educating some of us Detroit folk who are not in the D. You're absolutely right on Jared Goff. He's putting up the points. What else can we ask for him? I am concerned about him getting older. A lot of the quarterbacks now are a lot more mobile. So I think we got to start looking for a quarterback as well at some point. Hopefully get Marcus Crosby back to the crib, or Max Crosby. Hopefully Hutch will get better. But I'm gonna just keep listening, man, and like I said, man, you got a fan base out here in the DC area, man, and I'm still gonna be talking my shit. That's my one curse word. Keep doing your thing, brother. I'm supporting you. Peace, man.
Hey, shout out to you, bro. Hey, don't forget, man, utilize y'all free, because it's the only time it's going to be like that for at least the next year. Hey, y'all are helping me more than you know, because what I have to realize is that y'all are, y'all are everywhere. DC, and I feel bad for you, because now you got to deal with Commanders fans. So, hey, shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate you. And he brought up a good point. Jared Goff too old. That's crazy. I'm going to tell you what. I need Brad Holmes to look in the mirror, and I need him to take care of business. Listen, I don't want to be right, but I think everybody can agree. Whether you or not you blame Jared Goff, that's on you. But I think everybody can agree that after 4 years, something falls on Brad Holmes, right? Something got to fall. And y'all are giving me spunk, bro, because because I'm like, yo, I'm coming at this dude. Tomorrow we probably, I don't know, I might make a video, I might not. But Monday I'm on his head. We finally get to hear from him in the last 6 months. And I'm on that brother head. I'm on his head, right? No Super Bowl. Maybe I go to the combine. I don't know. Free agency, I'm on that brother's head, bro. The ball, shiny head, I'm on it. And it ain't nothing y'all can say to get me off of it. That's why I refuse to just dump everything on JG. The offense was the #1 offense in the league. The brother literally could not make a mistake. He made a bunch today, and it showed. And even with that, the defense was like, good morning. Good morning. Do you want a touchdown? Here you go. Terry McLaurin, touchdown. Touchdown. The dude, they put up 44 points, and that's on Jared Goff. right? And that's why I refuse. His margin for error is small because the defense sucks, right? And y'all appraise Stafford because he had the perfect set of circumstances. Refuse, bro. All right. We got 8462. 8462. You're about to be unmuted. I can hear you. You can hear me. Go ahead, talk your talk, and do your thing.
Yo, I see a lot of people. I mean, I agree that they do need pass rush, but I don't think there's any way that you could have predicted the Aiden Hutchinson injury. Like, that was unpredictable. And as for Goff, like, I do think a lot of the blame is because of the defense in this game. But because Goff, I feel like once he fumbled when we were about to score and go up 14-3, and they ran it back and went up 10-7, that's when the game script completely flipped. And the game was being played on their terms. If we scored there, the game would have been played on our terms. It would have been checkdowns the rest of the game, running to Gibbs. But after that, we had to abandon the run game. We felt like we had to be aggressive because we were having flashbacks to Buffalo. And then he threw a pick six because he was trying to make a big play. And if we had control of the game, if we had a slight lead, we could have just traded touchdowns back and forth the rest of the game. And I think it would have been, it would have been easily won, and we wouldn't have turned it over so much because of that. But I don't know, man. It's a brutal loss, but I don't have much else to say. But I just think, Goff has a lot of blame. Personally, I blame a lot on him, but I don't think it's all on him because he knew he had to perform extra because of the defense. So there was a lot of pressure on him because of that.
All right, big homie. Appreciate you, my man. And listen, this might sound like I'm a golf fanboy, but how about Jamison Williams? How about you die for the pass, bro? Like, y'all say, not you, caller, but y'all say that Jared Goff overthrows people or underthrows people. Jamison Williams, dive out for that mug, right? You diving in the end zone, dive out for the football. I'm just saying, bro. Like, listen, I'm coming out guns blazing. I'm not even joking. J-Mo, yes. Are you a big deal? Yes. Are you a game changer? Yes. Lay out for that thing. Lay out for that thing. All right? Jared Goff, he can't throw the deep ball. Well, there it is, J-Mo. He overthrew Jamison Williams. How many times can you say that? You dive and you secure that thing. You make an attempt, right? That's why, listen, it don't have nothing to do with black or white. I don't care what color you are. Everybody gets some blame. Jared Goff gets some blame. Offensive line gets some blame. Brad Holmes, I'm giving him most of the blame because our defense sucks. It sucks, bro. It sucks. And I've been trying to tell y'all for months, you cannot do a darn thing if your defense sucks. All up in the throat. Sucks. But now y'all know. All right? Shout out to the big homie, man. First time caller. Up next, 3247. Last four digits, 3247. When you hear unmuted, go ahead and start speaking. You can hear me, or I can hear you. You can't hear me. All right, we got somebody that fell asleep. My bad, bro. All right, up next, 3150. 3150. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you. Start speaking.
Well, what up, though, Derek? How you doing, man? It's Caleb, man. I'm a Detroit native, man. I've been following China for a while. I believe that, today was a tough night for our team. I don't feel like we should give up on Jared Goff. Because if we gonna do that, he's a pocket kind of quarterback. If Stafford's older, and he's still playing at an elite level. So I feel like Jared Goff still got some good years ahead of him. So I honestly always. I'm sorry. Forgive me, but because I had to cut the volume down on my phone so I don't hear my own echo. But the defense, Brad Holmes, I believe that he needs to. He definitely was a sitting duck. I felt like he should have made some more moves during the season. That's kind of crazy. They've been building this thing for the last 4 years. We've been we've been we've been sitting back waiting, just patiently waiting. When somebody go down, you got to go get some superstars, get rid of some of those guys. And I'm with you, Broderick Martin. Horrible pick. Horrible pick. I believe Amit Robinson done enough to come back. I'm not so sure about Josh Pascal. Isaiah Enrique, I'm not really so sure. And DJ Reader, I mean, he was decent, but he wasn't great. He wasn't phenomenal. I do think that Zadarius should get another year because, I mean, he can help Hutch on the other side, but they got to make some improvements. I don't know if we're going to lose our defensive coaches, but if we do our offensive and defensive coaches, if we do lose them, so be it. So be it. I mean, I think that our head coach will find the good replacements for them, and I think that they'll do well. But I'm with you, Brad Holmes. He gonna have to do better. He gonna have to he gonna have to do better. I'm with you all the way on this thing, and I think we can win with Jared Goff. I do believe that. I don't think we should just give up on Jared Goff. This offense is pretty solid. They can lose a piece or two and still be solid. They got to do something about that defense, man. Love the channel, Derek. I appreciate the time. Thanks for letting me on, man. And I'm going to always be supporting you, man. Straight up.
Hey, listen, y'all, I appreciate you. And thank you guys for holding on. We got a lot of people on the line. This is like, a lot of people I'm trying to run through. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Like, real talk. You have no idea how much that means to me to get through this time. Okay, Tony, what's the last four, bro? Okay, so listen, we got... Okay, listen, we got 17 people on the line. 17 people. Okay, Tony, what's your last four, man? This is the next three people. 6875, 6219, and 2160. Okay, I don't want to rush you guys. Say what you got to say. 6875, you're up next. 6875, you are, when you hear I'm muted, I'm talking to you.
Hey, Derek, if you can hear me, man, I'm a long time, first time. I got to be real with you. When we saw you and you were breaking down, I've never made a phone call to a place to say anything. And I just have to be real. Like, I saw my brother down and we had to call you. But since we've been watching, since I've been on the phone, I'm sitting here, my wife's sitting here, my kids are next to us asleep. They were trying to hold on. But, man, that fire in your heart, I'm glad it's back. We needed it back. When I saw you talk for the first time about the front line and how we needed folks in the front line, how we needed that offensive line going, how we need the trenches going, how we need our pass rush. I'm like, first time I'm hearing somebody talk my language. That's what I wanted to hear. I want to hear a fan speak to me. I don't want to hear this bougie analyst that's being told what to say. I need somebody who's watched my team go through the stuff that my team has gone through, and I appreciate it every day, man. We watch each and everything you put out there. Just I know it hurts. Don't lose that fire for us, man, because we look forward to it. We're learning so much from you about how the system works, how to look at the money, where it's going for who, when. And I also agree, Broderick sucks. I mean, this dude has no huevos. You've been on the sideline for all this time wearing tracksuits and gold chains, doing nothing. You slimmed down just to look better on the sideline? I don't need that. I can't have my team lose TikTok and my man Derek be down all in the same day. So, with that being said, man, keep your head up. We want to continue to watch you. We want you to continue to fight for us. I want to see where you get your actual tags to be inside. And we watch the Lions Syndicate grow, man. So don't lose that fire. And when you do like you did today, come to us. We got your back, man. You keep doing.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to the wife. Shout out to the kids, man. Let them make sure you let them see this when they get up. Bro, I appreciate that, man, because I am down right now, bro. Like, but y'all lifting me up at the same time. Man, I appreciate that, bro. I, I, I heard the wife laughing as well, man. That's what's up. Get some rest, man. Oh, man. All right. Bro. Woo. Man. Y'all should see my trash can. That mug is full. Okay, we got 6291. Y'all have no idea, bro, because even though y'all watch the video, sometimes I feel like I'm on an island by myself. Like, and this is really, I never thought like I would need to be lifted up. You know what I'm saying? All right. We got 6291. I'm sorry, 6219, 6219. When you're unmuted, that means I'm talking to you.
Oh, how you doing, Derek? Listen, it's all right. It's all right to cry, man. Because I've been been trying to laugh just to keep myself up, just to keep from crying, man. It's, you know, this is it's nothing that I expected to go. I was kind of expected to be close, but it you know, it wasn't. And, you know, I was like, you know, I don't even know what to say. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to Washington, Jane Daniels, man. He's the real deal, man. I have nothing but respect for him. That team, man, I wish him nothing but success in the playoffs. But when it comes to our team, man, we got to, you know, what can you do when all your starters, most of your starters are on defense? You can't really do anything about that. That's just the way football goes. You know, but the fact is that they didn't show up tonight, and then you know, Washington exploited that. So then again, props to them, man. But you know, we can't put all this on Jared Goff. Of course, he threw all those interceptions. He wasn't perfect that night. He didn't have a back end. But for those who try to like crap on him, just I think it's just a personal thing to them because they want. I think they prefer the flash more than like someone returning to work. And Jared Goff has done the work all season. You know, the season may be a lost cause now. I mean, what goes to do? We have a 1 seed, you know, 15 wins, 2 losses, you know, first round bye, and then it amounts to nothing. Like, you know, you just rest a week for nothing, and that's what hurts. That's what stings. And you know, and I'm looking forward to that dark side, man. It's about time we got that dark side dogging you, man, because we really need it. I'd rather have you, have you keep it real for us, so way that we have to pay attention to what we need to hear rather than what we want to hear. Like you said earlier, man, I love the fire, even though I start belly laughing every time you go off like that, man. But it's for it, and I have no problem with that, man. I love the fire because that's a real Lions fan. Because I had I actually posted earlier today. I posted up a post on Twitter, Lions, regarding you, man, because people shit on you for whatever reason because they think you're the bad guy, this and that. You are. So I talk about because you keep it real. You tell like it is, man. You go because you've been watching this team like for years and years, probably more times than I've been alive. I'm 27 years old. I'm about to be actually turned 28, man. Man, and you always you keep it on 100, man. You never beat around the bush, man. Like I said, because I rather have someone give it to me straight rather than give me the runaround, man. And I appreciate that, man. I respect you. Keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait for you. Look forward for the off season. Unfortunately, I wish we went to the Super Bowl, but then again, what can you do? And keep up the good work, Derek. I wish nothing but better things for you, future. I wish you and your family nothing but the best for you, man. Peace to you, brother.
Hey, appreciate that. Tony, you second up, bro. Just hang in there. One more caller. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Y'all are y'all are really helping me, man. I know we don't really know each other. We've never met. Those people that have met me, that have sought me out, bro, I've gone through an entire roll of tissue. Hey, I appreciate y'all. All right. And we on to bigger things. Tony, you are second up, bro. Just hang on. 2160. When you hear unmuted, just start talking. All right.
Hey, Derek, this is Charles. Just subscribed, I think probably within the past year or so, and then I just joined your member stuff today. I appreciate what you do. I go to you all the time. You're informative. You're an entertainer. You know, clown suit. But enough of that. So, long and short, today wasn't the storybook ending we were looking for, right? People are blaming Goff. People are blaming Aaron Glenn. People are blaming, Ben Johnson and everybody. And I ride with you on the whole Dan Campbell thing. Or not Dan Campbell, sorry, Brad Holmes. The defense has been the short end of the stick for the Detroit Lions for as long as I can remember. It reared its ugly head again. We got a good offense. We need a better defense. People say Jared Goff was the problem. Well, Jared Goff was under pressure this whole game. Pressure from the Commanders' defense, pressure from us having to be down, pressure to try to put points up on the board. So first off, everybody needs to stop blaming Jared Goff. Wasn't his fault. Aaron Glenn, I think he's going to be the fall guy, to be honest with you, because they're going to want to blame somebody. They're not going to blame the GM, which they should. They're not going to blame, anybody else on the team. I think Ben Johnson, he deserves some blame too for all the trick plays and stuff. I mean, yeah, we got the points, but they went away from the run game. The run game is what made the Lions get to the 15-2. I don't know why they got away from it and went like pass heavy the whole game. So it's, like I said, it's all on Brad Holmes. We need a defense. I agree with some of the other callers. We got the offense pieces. We can afford to lose a couple of people, but the defense needs to get fixed. Aiden Hutchinson, I'm with you on that. He got hurt because he was carrying the load. He's had the records for the sacks for the year for the Lions for as long as, that's been going on. And it's like none of the other defensive players on the defensive line stepped up, really. I mean, we get people, but we got the cap space. People want to say, well, we don't, we can't sign anybody. We got cap space. Why didn't we bring in anybody? We had a bye week. We had time to address the issues, and we didn't. We'll be back again. I mean, this is what makes, fans like you, me, everybody else come back again next year. We're used to this. People are going to talk smack about us. Guess what? We're used to it. We went 0-16. What else is new? We just keep coming back next year. And we've gotten better and better and better. And you know what? Silver lining for people. Guess what? We didn't lose the Super Bowl. We didn't get there, but we didn't lose it. So we still are playing for that Super Bowl position. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I appreciate you. I'm a delivery driver. So, I got plenty of people to listen to. I listen to you. I can't go to Chat Sports because, I don't know about you, but he likes to drink on his show, and I kind of appreciate that you don't do stuff like that. So, keep it real, keep it professional like you've been doing, and, cheer up, man. Like everybody's been saying, we got your back, dude. All right? Take care. Bye.
Hey, appreciate that. I do. I have a shot right there, but because of that, now I'll wait. But I know what you mean, man. I appreciate that. You guys are helping me, like real talk. I'm asleep and wake up tomorrow, man, and we back at it. All right. And you know what, y'all? It's like I think about that too. Like, not everybody can, everybody have, like, some people have vices, but we off to the off season. Okay. All right. We got 13 people. 1543, last four, 1543. You're up next. When you hear unmuted, I'm talking to you.
Hey, Derek. Hey, it's Tony K. I know I say a lot in chat. I'm annoying, and a lot of people don't like what I say, and you know what? That's fine. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you a whole lot because you know what? You don't BS us. And in Detroit, we need someone who doesn't BS because you say, you know, you don't deserve all this. You don't know what you mean to us, but you do. You're Detroit. You're Detroit's mentality. You're Detroit's toughness. You're Detroit's resilience. You're Detroit's unrelenting, just go at it all out, 100% all the time. That's what you are. That's what you mean to us. There's 30,000 subscribers to you that feel exactly how you do. And I'm telling you, I listened to 10 to 15 callers before me, and they calmed me down because I was fired up. I was angry. I was ready to go, and they calmed me down by just speaking facts because that's what we are. This community, we speak facts, we tell the truth, and we're here for each other. And I'm 100% toned down from where I would have been if I was the first one to enter this call. I'm gonna tell you straight up. So what I want to say is it hurts to walk out right here with this season of 15 wins. Are you kidding me? But you know what? I ain't mad. I ain't mad at no one. Jared Goff, I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all for having no pass rush. I can't give up. Listen, Brad Holmes, we can blame it on him. I know you're mad at him. I'm mad at him, but he also had one of the best draft classes I've ever seen. This one didn't hit, but the one before this was an all-time great. And I'm not mad. Hey, love you, love what you do. I love everything about this community. Thank you for everything, dude.
Hey, I want to thank Tony for standing on the line. And listen, I'm with y'all. We are the same, man. And y'all are like the y'all giving me the love is crazy. Like that's not why I'm doing this. I think for me, what's so tough is it's just not winning. Like not going to it's the Jags, it's the Texans, it's the Browns, and it's us. And I just want to not feel that. So I'm with you, and I respect everybody's opinion. I'm glad that y'all have full. I'm glad. Tony, appreciate you, bro. You've been supporting the channel for a long time. Why do I care like this? I don't understand, bro. I'm just tired. I don't know these people. They don't know me. But you know what? I think what it is seeing this team. We don't know them. But it was 65,000 people in the stadium. And you kind of feel like a family. I think that's what it is. You feel like a family. You know what I'm saying? I had people searching me out at the stadium. And I'm going to just say something to y'all. I don't talk to my dad at all. He doesn't talk. We have not talked in 15 years. But I talk to y'all. And I think that's why this is a thing. I missed the super chat. Slow Toe. Appreciate you, bro. Said, love you, man. I appreciate you. I love you too, bro. Real talk. I almost said something the kids say. I just want to be That's nasty. My bad. I just want to be at the top. Just give me one time to be at the top. When you go to Ford Field, like, some people's week is just going to watch football. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have no idea how much y'all mean to me today. This is like the first time I think I've really needed y'all. I don't want you to be hamming it up like when you call. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I needed y'all today because I was ready to just be like, you know what? Why am I doing this? For what? But okay. 0971 0971. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you. All right. That brother fell asleep. That brother fell asleep. All right. Wait, he called twice. Last 4 digits, 0971. We got literally the same exact digits. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you.
Hey, Derek, man. I've been a fan of yours since you first started. I used to watch Dosa Dion, King, Woodward Sports, everything. I'm one of your fans from Kentucky. I used to message you during the season from my girl's account. You used to ask a couple of times, is this a guy? Because I think this is a guy on the girl's account. That's how long I've been a fan of yours. I have a daughter who just turned 4 on the 8th of January. You mean everything to the Lions. I've been a Lions fan since 2002, when I turned 10. I'm from Mack and Bewick, East Side. I was adopted, made it out of Detroit. I made it to Kentucky, and I'm living a lovely life right now. When I had my child and I had her all by myself, I got her out of foster care when she was a month. You were the only thing I watched for that whole year during the season. I made sure I watched every game, and you are the Lions. We need this. This fan base needs this. When we went 0-16 and damn near burnt the house down during the football game when we played with Dante Culpepper, bro, that meant something. I was 16 years old, and it means something to this day. I love your take on this team, and this is my take on this team. Everybody deserves a little bit of blame to this season. This got to be your favorite season, but it takes a little bit of blame. Shame on you, Brad Holmes, for not listening to the fans and what Detroit team means. You should have got help on this defensive end. You've been saying it for the last 3 years. We need to be shallow on defense. We need a Panay Sewell on the defensive line beside Aiden Hutchins. DJ Reader's not going to cut it. Aleem McNeil's not going to cut it. We need our Ndamukong Suh. Every other part of our team, I love it. They play hard. They fight hard. Injuries happen. And I know this season's going to break down. Everybody's going to talk crap. But as long as we remember who we are, we're going to build from this season and keep going. I believe in Dan Campbell. I remember when he was a tight end, not so good, but he was still played hard. Derek, keep going, bro. This fan base needs you. Without your voice, Brad Holmes doesn't know what we need. Without your voice, Dan Campbell doesn't know what we need. Honestly, without your voice, Joseph Dion, since he was a little kid, promise y'all been saying a lot of stuff. I've been watching y'all every draft. We gonna get it right. I wish Brad Holmes, though, was a little bit more like he was in the draft, that he could be in free agency. Create that magic, create that miracle. Go after that person and capitalize. We are a Detroit Lions. This is my team. The whole fan base, stand up. I love this. I waited so long in line just to hear all of you guys' voice. We need this. This is how we bounce back. Those tears you spitting right now, hey, keep it up, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it. You know, I think about like when we when we do win, it's gonna be so much sweeter. All right, we got to get through it. I got time to cry. Hey, what my man say? I ain't got time to bleed. Tony K. What the dono says, I lost both my basketball games today. AU and 10U for my boys, and then the Lions lost. But the community is my love. I love you. I love all. Man, I can't even get it out, bro. I just want to win. That's it. We already proud to wear the Lions gear, regardless, right? Win or lose. But just let us get a win, bro. Let us know what it feels like. We got our old quarterback who is a winner, and we're not. Like, just let us look at what it's doing. Y'all have no idea how much y'all helping me today. I'm tired, man. I just want to win. That's it. But y'all are helping me. I don't like all the, I'm just a regular dude, bro. Like I'm nothing special, right? But I think about what it'll do to the fan base, right? $64 million was brought into the city of Detroit because we had home field advantage. You know what's funny? Is I needed y'all more than y'all needed me today. This was the first time I felt like, what was the point? All right. And these are people I've never talked to. These are all of these people that called are new people. And I've never talked to them before. So I appreciate y'all calling. All right. Right now is going to be 6-4. Bro, I'm going to sleep good tonight. When you cry a bunch, you sleep really, really well. 6-4 or 7-6. When you're muted, that means you can go.
Frame. Kind of our stapled storyline that we all like to tell, the narratives. And we're still telling our own narrative. And like I said, it's all relative. Getting beat by Washington because, we lost to Washington in 91, which sucks. But at least we didn't get blown out like that team did. But at the end of the day, I see it like Bobby Lane wanted us to play. The ghost of Bobby Lane, as I always talked about, wanted us to play Green Bay. Because we didn't see them in the playoffs, because we got to beat them 3 times. I think that's all part of this. It's all relevant. This curse, as he called a hex, lighting a hex candle. He did some spiritual stuff, I feel. And this is like, we're the curse of the Bambino of football. We're not a bad team. We're just cursed. We were cursed to lose today. So I'm not holding out like anything ill will towards Jared Goff or the defense. And yeah, we do need to get Max Crosby or Myles Garrett or somebody, especially Max Crosby after those videos you put up about what he's been talking about. Yeah, that dude, he's always had the heart of a lion. So maybe he's finally showing his true heart. So we've always had that X factor. We need that X factor. You know, Darius Smith was good, but we need somebody that's got that Michigan man blood in him, and that's Max Crosby. I think we get him and we'll be a lot better off. And it sucks what happened this year, but who knows? Maybe we'll actually play Green Bay next year. Sucks to have to say next year. Such a bittersweet feeling hearing after saying all year, this is the year. But yeah, next year, let's make it the year. Because I'm really damn sick of it. Because I agree with you. Brad Holmes needs to get a pass rush. We've been pussyfooting around too long. See, I almost said a bad word, but I had a foot, so it's no longer a bad word. There you go.
Hey, appreciate you, Jen. Jen been rocking with me for a long time, bro. Now I got a voice with the face. Yeah, appreciate you, man. So what happened was I muted. You couldn't hear him or me, so I won't make that mistake again. Appreciate you, bro. All right, we got 7 people left. Your last 4 is 0401. 0401. You're up next. When you're unmuted, I'm talking to you.
Hey, yo, Derek. This is Will Austin, and I've been rocking with you since the Gridiron Blitz days, man. And watching, you did your streaming the content, watching the games. Along with people like Miss Jackson, Hollywood, Richell, Jersey. I'm a Commander fan, by the way. I know nobody in the chat, anything want to hear that. I got blocked in the chat. I didn't say anything derogatory or disrespectful, but I got blocked for some reason. Maybe because I'm a Commanders fan. But I just want to say, man, keep your head up, brother. Y'all gave us a great game. I ain't gonna lie. Like, y'all gave us a great game. Great team players like Gibbs, Laporta, that one-hand catch, man, that was phenomenal. Jameson Williams, y'all did good, man. And I feel you on the family. I got a 17-year-old autistic son. I got an 18-year-old daughter in college, her first year in college. I got a wife, so I know how important family is and everything, man. So I definitely feel you about that. And I'm 46, so I understand that completely. I call you Q-Tip. When I put in the chat, when I be watching the game streams and everything, I call you Tip. Because my wife said you look like Q-Tip from a tribe that rap group, a tribe called Quest. So that's why I call you Tip all the time. I just wanted to say, man, keep your head up. I love everything you do. Like I said, I've been rocking with you since the Gridiron Blitz days. I love that Lamar Wilson soundbite that you always play. To the point that I actually call Lamar Jackson, Lamar Wilson, and to my Ravens fans that are friends, my friends that are Ravens fans, they look at me like I'm crazy because I be saying Lamar Wilson, but his name is Lamar Jackson. They don't understand because they don't watch, the streams or anything, but I explained it to them and show them where I got it from. Man, you're one of the coolest Lions fans that I know. I love your work, your dedication, man. I say keep doing what you're doing. Y'all gonna get that dream one day, man. It was just that got me was like the over cocky, disrespectful Lions fans that ruined the vision and gave us that underdog momentum. But like I said, you keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't stop. And y'all true, good-hearted, kind-hearted Lions fans out there, man. Y'all keep rocking and believing, man. And that's all I got to say. And thanks for your stream, man. I watch you all the time when you do the game. So I appreciate you, brother. Hang in there.
Hey, shout out to, man, dude been with me for a minute. He been with me for a minute. And now I got a voice to the name, man. I appreciate that. I do not look like Q-Tip. Make sure you show your wife this tomorrow. I do not look like Q-Tip. I got Q-Tip. I got Kanye West. I got everybody. Slow-mo. Hey, yo, Slow Toe. What up, bro? With the dono says, keep grinding, grow. Bro, we love you. We love the Lions. For me, I'll never stop supporting this channel in the little ways I can. I know you put all your heart into this. I respect it. Thank you, man. Okay, Will, appreciate you, bro. Hey, listen, and finish the job, man. Finish the job. I believe in being a human first. It sucked today. I was sitting right next to a Commanders fan, and he was loud when his team did something, and it sucked. But we are human, right? And that's what matters. Like losing sucks, but being a better human is what's important. All right, we got six more people. 0580 0580. You're gonna hear unmuted. Just start talking. I can hear you. You can hear me.
Yeah, hey man. This is my first. This is my first time on here. I'm not trying to trouble. I'm a Vikings fan, but I'm not trying to trouble. I'm a Vikings.
Yo, I need you to mute your TV. Mute the TV because it's like a loop in a loop. So I'll give you like 10 seconds to do that. Whatever was playing, there was something in the background. All right, you ready?
No, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right. As I was saying, first of all, I'm a Vikings fan, but I'm a football fan first. You know, this was a really good game. I just want to say for the people that are blaming Brad, I want to say he has done a really good job the past years with the draft. I think what happened tonight was that, you know, I've watched all the Detroit games too, and I don't think you guys executed your plays on a very high level tonight. There was some sort of like sloppiness that I've seen with some of the play calling. I don't know if it's because of the you know, the job interviews that OCs and DCs are taking this week. But yeah, I don't blame Brad. I think he's doing a good job of there in Detroit. Second, you know, I know some of you guys were complaining about your defense, but I think, man, your defense played good this season, even though you guys have like 18 people down. Man, but y'all fought, man. Y'all fought to the end. I just wish my team had that type of grit like you guys have. But there were so many mistakes in this game. Watching Goff tonight, I mean, he's a really good quarterback, but I just felt like, because watching you guys throughout the season, you guys have probably scored like probably 40 points. I believe every possession that the offense had was an opportunity for you guys to like score points, and that didn't happen. And that was kind of shocking for me watching the game, because I really wanted you guys to win. So, because I enjoy how you guys play, especially your offense. I enjoy it. I wish we had that in Minnesota, but I think, like I said, next year you guys are coming back healthy. Your defense will be healthy. Your offense will be healthy. It's always fun trying to see what other teams are doing in the division. And I think Detroit, you guys are going to be good for the next 4 to 5 years. I think Aiden is coming back next year. Your defense will be really good. I know how your coach Dan sets up his team and how he motivates his team. I think you guys are going to come back really strong. I mean, it was kind of shocking because I feel like you guys haven't really played an offense like the Commanders this week. Maybe Chicago, but I think the Commanders are a little bit more potent than Chicago's offense. So, but yeah, Derek, I seen you crying, But man, I just want to tell you, man, just keep it together, man. Man, I cried a week ago. I cried a week ago watching my team lose to the Rams. But just want to say, I hope Ben Johnson stays because I like the competition. Those games between the Vikings and you guys always keeps me up at night. So I hope he stays. I don't know if he's gonna stay, but I hope he stays. So just want to say, man, it was a great year, but I'm really scared, man, because I know you guys are gonna come back stronger. You guys are probably one of the best teams in the league. And you guys are like the more hungry team, but I think you guys are going to come back really, really, really strong next year. So, yeah, I hope to stop by sometime and just say hi. All right.
Hey, yo, appreciate you, bro. And I'm all about fan base interaction. You sound like you need to go to bed, though. So good night. All right, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. I will say this. This is the order: 7144 3860 2391. And then the last caller is 7278. I will say this, man. I feel like one thing about the offseason is it gives you an opportunity to grow, right? And we gonna be bringing guests on. We gonna be opening the phone lines. Like, now that the season is over, I got time to work on the channel and bring some stuff, because I'm seeing now this is therapy for everybody. All right, call her up. When you hear unmuted, that means I'm talking to you. I don't want to rush you, but it is almost 4 o'clock in the morning. It's Saturday night, Sunday morning. This is by far the biggest stream that we've ever had. This is the longest stream we ever had. We're on 3 hours and 12 minutes. So don't rush, get it all out. But we got 4 callers on the line. 7144, unmuted. I'm talking to you.
Hey, what up? What up, Detroit? Keep your head up. I'm not a Lions fan, but I was rooting for your team. I'm a 49ers fan. We met you guys last year in the title game. And let me tell you, Coach Campbell's brought a new attitude, a new culture to Detroit. Just like the city of Detroit's on that comeback. It's coming up again. You know what I mean? It's just like the Lions. So, I mean, you guys had a lot of injuries on defense this year. You got to keep that in mind. Like 16 players on IR, and then that freaking beast, Hutchinson, when he broke his leg in Dallas. Everybody kind of lines out then. And yet the Lions still got the first seat. So, the Detroit fans, keep your head up. This team is young. You guys are going to be right back there next year. I think the 49ers, we're kind of doing a rebuild, so you're going to be better than us next year. And Green Bay, Jordan Love's a big mystery. Nobody knows if he's going to be the guy or not. And as for the Lions, Jared Goff is the type of quarterback. Now, I would say Stafford is a little better. However, Goff, you put the right pieces around him, he can cook. I thought when he got lit up on that one hit, he got concussed. He wasn't like clear, after that hit. And a lot of those throws were late. But, it is what it is. You guys' defense was really depleted. But, hey, man, Detroit ain't going anywhere. I really believe Campbell will bring the championship home for Detroit. They'll do it for Barry Sanders, Megatron, heck, even Stafford. You guys had a lot of great players over the years, but I know tonight's tough, but you guys will be back. And to the host, man, you're a great podcaster, and you're great for the community of Detroit, the Detroit Lions Nation. So keep your head up. Lions ain't going anywhere, man. You guys are going to be back. It can happen to any team. Injuries can happen. That's what happened with Detroit. Y'all had Hutchinson today, and, it might have been a different story, but I thought the pass rush wasn't getting to Daniels, and he's a dynamic quarterback. So, but anyways, Detroit is still the team to beat next year, fully healthy. Maybe you guys can get Crosby. And that, really, you guys don't got to do a whole lot. So, hey, man, keep your head up, Detroit. God bless.
Hey, appreciate the 49ers fans, man, because I had a tough time for that NFC Championship game. Tony, good night. We got 3 more callers. Let's run through these. 3806, 3806. Unmuted. I'm talking to you.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Foxboy 7006 here, and I've been a diehard Lions fan since like the late 90s, early 2000s, and I was born and raised in Michigan, and I currently now live just outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I'm still a diehard Lions fan all the way, so represent from PA. So, but I'm just going to say this right now, okay? Did tonight suck? Absolutely. Tonight was absolutely horrible. I mean, like, our depleted defense did us absolutely no favors. And as far as I'm concerned, Ennis Reckenstraw, I can't pronounce his name to save my life. He really couldn't do much if he was injured, just like the rest of the defense. But and not just that, but I mean, Emmanuel Mosley, get him out of here like 2 years ago. He is completely useless, complete waste of a roster spot. Get him out of here. Like, I don't know why he's even on the roster in the first place. And just like other ones, like there's been quite a few guys on our defense. It's like, what is going on? We need to do something about this stat, like just period stat. And Derek, I'm with you as far as being on Brad Holmes' back. This does right on him because he seriously needs to clean up the defense. And as far as like building through the draft, I can understand to a degree why he wants to rebuild through the draft, but he needs to understand it doesn't always work like that. I hate to break it to him, but it doesn't always work like that. We seriously need we need to start getting talented guys through the free agency, not just free agency, but through trading as well. It has to happen. Brad Holmes needs to understand that the draft doesn't always work because it's called, hello, you can get busts, and he needs to understand that. But either way, Coach Campbell, when he did his post interview and everything, when he was up on the podium, I could just see the emotion. I could see the energy that he had, and he was just how emotional he was. It takes a true leader to take responsibility like that, and it takes a true leader to realize that with the fact that he was taking all the responsibility on himself, and it wasn't all entirely on him, but the fact that he put it upon himself, a true leader does that. But I'm just going to say this. Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson, I don't have the words to describe how disappointed I am in those two right now, because with the bye week that we had, the bye week, as a matter of fact, I kind of wish, to a degree, I'm not saying I don't want to see us lose. I don't say I want to see us lose a game at all, but in all honesty, in a way, I kind of wish we would have lost to Minnesota, only because of the fact that we were known as the Road Warriors through this season because we were undefeated on the road. I can almost guarantee you that if we would have gotten at least a few of our starters back, and this game would have been at Washington, or would have been on the road, I almost guarantee we would have won the wild card. We would have won the wild card, and we would have been going on the road to the NFC Championship, and things could have been better. And when you were saying that you're allowing one F word, I'm just going to say this. For everybody saying that this was entirely on Goff, I hate to break it to you guys, but fuck that. Because Goff busted his butt. He busted his rear end. He did everything he could. And everybody's saying that, oh, well, Goff, he can't throw a deep ball. He doesn't have this, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear that, okay? Because, yes, he has all the weapons around him. But when we're facing a tough defense and he's getting pressured all game, what do you expect him to do? Okay, and when he's cracked under the pressure and he has to throw a deep ball, if there is lack of communication and the coaching is not doing their part, then what is God supposed to do? He can't do it all by himself. And as far as the defense goes, I mean, does the quarterback throw? Does the quarterback, cause all our defense to scribble all the time? No, the defense needs to clean up their act too. But anyways, like I was saying before, I really hope to God that we do get things cleaned up and that Brad Holmes seriously, that when he does his next interview, does next press conference, he seriously needs to address the defense hardcore and definitely improve the offensive line a little more, because let's just face the facts. And a couple of guys in our offensive line are not going to be here for much longer, and it needs to be addressed, period. And so here's another thing I wanted to say. When Aiden, and I really hate to say it, but when Hutch went down, there went our pass rush. Our pass rush went out the window when Hutch went down. I really hate to say it, because and I was just having a really bad feeling, and it was just like, oh my God, I just had a really bad feeling when Hutch went down. And as much as I hate being right about that stuff, and unfortunately, sadly, I was, and Zadarius Smith, when he came over from the trade, he did do his best, but unfortunately, there was only one guy to make up for how many injuries. One guy cannot fill the role of like 10, 12, 15 guys. It just doesn't work like that. But either way, Derek, you keep doing you keep doing your thing, and the fact that you got you emotional. Now, I've been fighting off tears all night. I'm not gonna lie, I have been, because this really hurts me as much as the next Lions fan. But dude, don't give up. Keep doing what you do. Keep up your content. I've been watching your content for a while, and you're amazing. Don't give up, man. We appreciate you. Anyway, so thanks for having me on. Let's go Lions.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Thank you everybody for staying on the line. We got two more people. We got 2391. You're up next, and then 7278 is the last caller. Okay, so when you hear unmuted, I'm talking to you. 2391.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay, all right. Appreciate it, man. So it's your boy Loha. I've talked to you a few times in the chat before and stuff like that and everything, and I shied away from getting on the phone line and stuff just because all these people watching and stuff like that, it get a little bit nervous and stuff like that. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to Detroit. I'm not from Detroit, but I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. So, I'm a little bit ways from over there, or I was from over there. I'm currently living in Texas. And so, this loss, it hurts, man. I didn't cry when it happened. I just kind of accepted it. And in a lot of ways, man, it's like when I watch the channel, man, I started watching their channel, honestly, I think literally after the NFC Championship game, because I think you made a video that popped up on my recommendations and stuff, and you were clowning the San Francisco 49ers fans and stuff, and I thought that was pretty funny and all that. But yeah, man, it sucks. And so for me, when I watch you, man, you I don't want to compare you to anybody or whatever and stuff, but when I hear you talk, when I hear your passion and when I hear you speak, man, you kind of remind me of my pops, because when I hear him speak, because I think you and him is around the same age, he's 46, 45, we're about to turn 47, I think. And so basically, for me, I haven't I've been a Lions fan my whole life. Or kind of born into it. And so, for me, it's like I can't tell you that I've experienced everything, right? So I'm not even gonna act like as if, oh yeah, man, I seen the 0-16 season and stuff, cause I was 3 years old when it happened, dog. And so for me, but it's the biggest thing is I moved to Texas when I was around 10 years old, and I've always told people I was a Lions fan and all that and everything, and I'm actually more into basketball.
than I am, football. But like this year was something that like I really wish, was had happened, And so the thing is that like last year, like I watched the Pistons lose 28 straight games, and like that sucked, man. Like it really did. But like at the exact same time, like it was something to where like I kind of felt what it was like when 0-16 happened, because like my dad was like, yeah, like that's how I felt too when we went 0-16 and stuff. And I was like, and it really pains me, man. And so it's just like for me, like I guess I'm getting a little bit off topic, but like basically, man, like I think obviously, the window is open. It's not open right now because obviously our season ended. But next year after that, all that stuff, like we have so much to really build upon, and I think the one thing is that I guess the reason why I'm saying all this is because like the reality is like for people like you and everybody else who's been Lions fans for like so many years and stuff, like I can only imagine how that feels, And so like, cause for me, I've only been a Lions fan only for so long. And so for me, like, I hear you speak and I hear my pop speak and I hear all these other people speak around my family and stuff like that. And even when you said, when you was talking about that one guy, that passed away last year, like that hurts me a lot to this day, And so because it's like, man, like, there's only so many people that can experience, a championship window, and so for me, man, like I just like, I really love this team and I want to see this team, get far and stuff, but like, again, like you're right, man, like we need a pass rush, we need a pass rush. We need some more pressure. We can't get injury prone people. Right. And, and it really sucks, and so like, for me, like, I'm not too, like on some of the picks that we made this past year. Like Ennis Rayshaw, for example, like Ennis, like I heard he was actually supposed to be like, or was projected to be a first round pick, like that's what I heard. And so like for me, I'm not really too mad about him, but I do wish he played tonight. I do wish he played, because we really did need him over Kendall Vildor, right? Like Kendall was just like, like that's gotta end. You know what I mean? And so his defense needs to be, fixed. We depending on what happens with Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, we got to go get some new people, and so it's a lot of things to fix, and it's a lot of things to really think about going over this off season. And so for me, it's like, I have faith in this team. To the day I die, I have faith in the Pistons. I have faith in the Tigers, Red Wings, all that, bro. Like, I have faith in this whole team, man. And I have faith in the fan base to like, to continue to just have faith in them. Like, just don't, like, everybody is down right now, bro. Like, everybody is down and they just, and there's so many mixed emotions. Like, it's insane, man. And like, I hate how everybody's now like even more and more divided, because now we're showing our true colors to everybody else around the NFL about like Jared Goff and all this other stuff. Like, I love Jared Goff, dude. Like, I do, man. And like, I think that he's going to win us a championship. Like, I strongly do, but the defense has to do better, man. It has to do better. But yeah, man, I'm gonna stop rambling, man. I'm gonna catch you later, dog. Peace, one love, and for sure, go Lions.
Hey, shout out to the big homie, man. Like, I literally could be that dude, dad. That's crazy. I feel old in a mug. I feel old in a mug. That's crazy. All right. The last caller on the line, 7278. Before you hang up, listen, I just got to say, it's 4:11 in the morning. Your boy is wired. I'm going to be real. I might not even sleep. I might, like, the offseason is here. Maybe I turn on PlayStation 5 and play some games, watch some Hulu. I don't know. I got to say that you guys have been on the line forever. We have had a 3-hour and 30-minute show. And this is my promise to you guys. Like, it was tough. And I just was like, why do I keep doing this, right? But you guys, I think this is the first time I felt like I really got it back. Like, I needed y'all today. I probably wasn't going to quit, but I was ready to. Like, just not quit like, oh, I'm not going to watch the team anymore. Just like, for what, bro? Like, no, they don't listen to the fans. Nobody care. Like, I've been saying a pass rush. And I think that Brad Holmes cannot ignore it. And then, as much as it sucks to be at the crib, I think about how, okay, well, now we talk about the offseason. And they cleaning out their lockers. Brad Holmes gets in front of the media. You're going to see what he said that his goal was to win the Super Bowl. So it's a lot of things that we got to talk about. And I got excited again. Like, yo, it's time to hold him accountable. I will say this, after 4 years, I think that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you guys are with me. So I don't have to do this anymore.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Hey, y'all know I'ma still do it. And shout out to here we go.
He's the funniest guy who gets the job done. Likes how to's renovate so fun. Man, he's so crazy, better pick up the thumb. Lamar Wilson.
Speaking of that, we will be doing both games tomorrow. We're gonna do the AFC. We're gonna do them games tomorrow, bro. I mean, I'm sick. I am sick, but we help each other, right? So, all right, the last caller of the night, who've been waiting on the line forever. Last four. It doesn't really matter, but you're up because you hear me talking to you. When you hear unmuted, go ahead, speak your piece.
Hey, Derek, can you hear me? All right. So, man, this was a super tough loss. It's going to keep me up all night, too. I just want to say first, I hope you keep doing this for a while because I feel like you're going to be the next Tom Grossi with this. Your channel's grown a lot, and it was a great season for the Lions, but it was also a great season for you personally, and I'm really proud of you. And you asked if this is important, like, is this football like important? And it really is. It's super important to me. I've met a lot of friends through football. I met one of my best friends through playing Madden, and we hang out a lot. And my best friends, like, the thing we bond most is because of football. We go to games together, and we played football together. And man, football's it's really a blessing. And I love watching your content, so I really hope you do this for a while. Like I said, I watch you every day, and it's a lot of fun for me. And I don't know, now that I'm actually on the line, my mind's drawing blanks into what to say, but I don't know. I've been watching this team my whole life, and this one's tough. But one thing I know, we're going to win a Super Bowl under Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, because they really brought a culture shift, and people want to go to Detroit now. People like to get drafted, and when it comes to the draft, it's going to be, for me, what I'd want is defensive end, defensive end, defensive end, defensive end. Seriously, if he drafted all defensive end, I would not be upset. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but that would have been, if he did that, last draft I would have been happy. Although Terrion Arnold's awesome, he's great. I'm glad we have him, but we have like all the skill position players we need. We're set on wide receiver. We're set on running back. We're set on quarterback. We're set on linebacker. We're set on corners. We need to get, like your other callers mentioned, we need to build the trenches. We need to build our offensive line. We need to build our defensive line. It's okay. So I knew once we lost Aiden Hutchinson, we were going to be, our Super Bowl chances like lowered a lot. I knew as soon as we lost him for like the season, I knew it was going to be hard for us to make that run because he was the only one, like you mentioned. This is why you're my favorite Lions creator. You speak the truth when we need to hear it. He was the only man that was bringing enough pressure. I'm pretty sure, like you said, he finished, he was our sack leader in 5 games. That's ridiculous. That just can't happen. So we need, when it comes to free agency, we need offensive line because Zeitler might leave. Graham is not what he used to be. Mahogany's good. I'm glad we drafted him. Manu might be able to step up, but we need to get offensive line and defensive line through free agency. But I know it's late. It's late for a lot of your callers. It's late. Well, it's late for all of us. So I'm gonna let you go, but I really appreciate your content, and you've become one of my favorite YouTubers. So it's awesome to see you. I'm glad that you've had good channel growth, and it's gonna be hard for me to sleep too, man. But take care. Have a good one.
Hey, appreciate everybody who called in, man. Man, thank you guys for staying on the line. This was more about you helping me than me helping you. Like, it really was. And to everybody that called, last caller was nervous, but you called and you made it through. I realized today, not everybody can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in front of y'all and even call on the phone. We heard several callers call today and say how, like, I am a guy that sits in his basement that talks about the Lions. And never would I have thought that I helped y'all, right? I would have never thought that. But tomorrow, the offseason begins. I am 45. I still think the Lions will win the Super Bowl before I turn 50. And when that day comes, we are going to have a party. Unfortunately, it's not this year. I will say this. I don't know if I care about the first seed anymore. I don't care. I am not. We won the division back to back. I don't care about those things anymore. Get me in the dance, and who knows, right? We have accomplished a lot of first over the last 2 years. First seed of all time, back-to-back NFC North champions. I don't care anymore. If we win the NFC, who cares, bro? I got a back-to-back flag that's in the car that I forgot to bring in. I'm going to put it on my wall and next to the NFC North champs. And that is our Super Bowl Lombardi trophy. That is our Super Bowl this year, right? I am going to tell you, I'm not going to be like a party pooper, but the Lions regressed this season. They regressed. The goal was to win a Super Bowl. At the very least, it was to get back to the NFC Championship game. We did not do that. We failed. This season was a failure. But here's what I'm realizing, and then we'll wrap up the show because it's late in the mug. Football, this is about us more than it's about the team. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, It sucks, but here we are, and we talking about how we gonna come back, right? So it sucks. It is what it is. I'm not leaving. Ain't nothing worse than Matt Patricia, right? But you guys have given me after 4 years, we started this channel October 27th, 2021. So it's been over 3 years. And you guys have given me kind of like the boost of morale to just, keep going. You guys know I joke and I told you and blah, blah, blah. That's just who I am. I'm not boring like Rock Thorn Podcast Network and All Grit. And I'm not boring like him, right? So you guys have given me the encouragement and the fortitude to just keep going, because it's about to be raw. I mean, I almost said an NWA song, but I'm not going to do that today. Tomorrow, you ever seen the movie Kickboxer? Remember Jean-Claude Van Damme? It was you had the little fight at the end, and they put honey on their hands. They were wrapped in fabric, and it was honey on their hands, and they dipped their hands into broken glass, and they fought each other with broken glass. Consider me Jean-Claude Van Damme in his prime with broken glass on honey hands. I am coming at this team this year. There is no excuses at all. Brad Holmes, it is time. We put the blame on Dan Campbell for his 4th down attempts. We put the blame on Jared Goff, easy in a mug. Brad Holmes, bro, your time. And I'm going to be real. You going to get to the point where, because I'm going to tell you what, if we don't win the Super Bowl, if this happens in 3 years, I guarantee you're not going to be singing the same song about Brad Holmes. You're not going to be doing it. We doing it now because we came from Matt Patricia. We doing it now because there's a lot of first. The first this, the first that. When that gets stale, what are we going to do then? Right? Brad Holmes has an extension. Dan Campbell has an extension. But I am Glass Honey Hands. That's my new name. Forget Lions Syndicate. It's going to be called, I'm about to change the channel to Glass Honey Hands, because I will not stop until he gets a pass rush. I'm telling you, y'all have kind of, I've teeter-tottered a little bit. I don't want to press it. I don't want to, wear out the content, but I'm on his head. It's time. It's time. It is. Yes, Brad Holmes has made a lot of massive moves, but where he has failed beyond a shadow of a doubt is the pass rush. It is time for him to do something. I'm not looking at nobody else. I'm not looking at Jared Goff, because Jared Goff has proven himself. Dan Campbell has proven himself. Brad Holmes, you've done a fantastic job, my brother, but you lacking in one aspect. And just think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you guys stay up or do whatever you're going to do. Brad Holmes signed. He extended Jared Goff. So if you could, and this, nobody said, not a single person said this in the chat today. You guys wanted to blame Jared Goff for our failure, but not a single person in the chat, not one. We got 13,054 views, 605 concurrently watching, and not a single person in this chat blamed Brad Holmes for re-signing Jared Goff. Did you? You did not. It is time for Brad, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius Holmes to get this doggone defense together. I don't curse. That's as close as you're going to get. It is time. And ladies and gentlemen, I just got to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love this team. I love all you guys. You guys have helped me continue to go. And maybe now that I don't go to the Super Bowl, maybe I go to the Combine. And we back at it. So, free agency video after free agency video. If you don't like the words pass rush, I strongly recommend that you mute them, because that's what we're going to be talking about. Broderick Martin, whiff. period. In this rake straw, get it together. We got free agents to talk about. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. But anyway, y'all, it's Sunday. Tomorrow we got we got football. Instead of waiting our opponent, we are now, the Lions will be cleaning out their lockers on Monday morning or tomorrow. This sucks, man. Anyway, man, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Subscribe to Syndicate Sports Detroit. Subscribe to Syndicate Sports Detroit XL. 30,000. We're giving away the Villain Lion. And this is what I'll say to you guys. I started in 2019 with the DSA. Didn't work out. Now we're here with Lions Syndicate. It was tough today, but I promise you, man, I'm going to give you the content that you deserve citywide. My goal for 2025 is to create a business, the business plan, get people to talk Detroit sports. You guys have shown me today that, man, I gotta fulfill that, right? This channel is just the beginning. That's been my dream. So listen, guests coming this year, phone calls, phone lines are going to be open on multiple shows, and I am going to be here for you like you guys were here for me tonight. Get a good night's sleep. All right. It's almost breakfast time. Maybe I'll have breakfast this morning, man. I appreciate y'all. All right. Take care of yourself and each other. We here, man. Ain't going nowhere. And as always, go Lions. Good night, everybody. I love all y'all.